Oscar
David Carradine was?
Yeah.
That's a quote that's almost as bad as
That movie came
It's
out.
dog shit.
That movie is definitely dog shit, but that movie also would have come out just shortly before he died.
Yeah, but would that have been his last movie? That would be crazy.
Maybe that's why
It
he
might
was
have been.
hanging himself.
I mean, that is what happened.
That's how he died.
Yeah, he did. Autoerotic
Actually,
I
asphyxiation.
didn't make that up.
Well, he might have been doing that for a long time, and the lack of blood circulation might have been why he made that movie.
No, that's a good point.
Oh, yeah, just like nothing is getting to that brain anymore.
He's like, you stand for nothing or you fall for everything, whatever. He might have thought that was genius writing at the time.
That's terrible. It's like it's up there with like the fucking Yoda speech from fucking Phantom Menace. Where what was it again? It was like leads to anger, anger leads to fear, something like that.
That was probably one of the only lines George Lucas spent any brain power on.
Well, he shouldn't have. It was terrible because none of that made any sense. It could have gone in any order.
I like how quickly we almost always just start going in on Star Wars.
Phantom Menace era too.
Well, yeah, that's still the
But I
worst
mean, that
shit.
is a staple. Jim.
Just shitting on George Lucas.
They just playing Phantom Menace.
True. It is almost time again, Alex.
I promise you, Alex, we're not fucking with you for a long time, alright? I promise, man. And there was an opportunity just last weekend at my dad's. My dad he got this free, I'm not even kidding, this free gnome calendar.
Oh my god.
In the mail.
Why are they mailing a gnome calendar?
And I was like,
you made the decision not to give it to him.
I was like, we
sense of,
just gave Alex that card. I can't do this to him in good conscience.
You're just waiting 2 months.
It's too much. I've already seen the gnome calendars.
Did you get a free one in the mail?
Do you have like a
I
fire?
don't know, but
gnome
they're
calendar?
on sale. They're on sale in the stores. I walked past the calendar rack the other day. It had like 3 or 4 gnome calendars on it.
Yeah,
Like gnomes?
I wouldn't give it.
Right
It's a 2025 calendar. The joke would be lost 2 months from now anyway, so I won't do it.
I appreciate that.
Well, there you go. See, Alex, we're taking it easy on you.
You did have to suffer through the shadow thing last time, so
Don't forget, he
That's
took
all.
Batman's spot in the DC universe.
he is Batman.
He's Batman now.
Hey, whatever, man. I guess.
That costume is.
So that if it does go off, it'll like hold its place or hold the connection, so that way it's not broken up into multiple videos.
Yeah.
So it'll just kind of
Okay.
carry back on. Yes, there you go. There we go. And no one was in the chat anyway. No one got in here.
Yep.
Well, what's going on, Alex? How's your week? How's things going over there in the newlywed land of you and Shadow? I'm kidding.
We just said we're gonna stop fucking with Alex about
That
Shadow.
was like 2 minutes ago.
I mean, that's a long time.
Fuck that. Pretty much pour it up.
No, I don't know. What's the crazy shit that's been happening this week? Anybody's game.
I mean, life's fine, man. Nothing too exciting going on. I am kind of mind blown at the fact that like the possibility of acquiring Greenland becomes more likely like every day, which I think is insane.
What new developments have we had on that front? 'Cause I haven't really been paying as much
The
attention.
Gerard Butler movie was pretty good.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Good.
He made a movie.
Hold on. What? No, I gotta understand the context of what that means.
Well, he made a movie called Greenland that was all about Greenland. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
well, this was like
It was
30
Gerard
years
Butler.
ago. It was basically if an apocalypse
Is he still
happens.
Scottish?
I mean, there's no way he can't be.
Yeah, he was.
He doesn't know how to not be Scottish.
I thought Scottish.
Yeah, Scottish. And isn't Trump like mom from Scotland or some shit like that? Anyways.
It might be.
Well, anyways, but yeah, like if the apocalypse happens,
Build back
That's
haggis.
one way to quash our rebellion.
apparently,
guess great again.
We're gonna build a wall and we'll make England pay for it.
apparently Greenland is the only place that'll be safe on Earth if the apocalypse.
We are dealing with a bunch of pirates.
Yeah, what's the logic there?
They're where they were building like a doomsday bunker.
Oh,
for
I
everybody.
guess.
Oh, like underground. Okay.
I mean, sure, but like
It could have
it's
been
not going
done
to protect
anyway.
you. Because I mean, I'm assuming by apocalypse we're talking like nuclear war or something of that sort.
I'm trying to remember if it was just a giant fucking asteroid or something like that.
I mean, I guess it'd be better in the case of an asteroid, but like you still kind of what the hell happened there?
That's something.
It was like some Looney Tunes shit. But yeah, I mean, an asteroid would still fuck you up even if you're in Greenland.
Yeah.
Even if it like hit like.
Well, even if you're underground, I mean, I feel like it would still.
Are you gonna grow food?
Good point.
Just need your help for a second.
Greenland thought of it.
Those things don't look steady.
They're not.
I mean, Gerard Butler thought of it. But I don't know about Greenland.
But so Trump has basically given Greenland the clout and independence.
From Denmark.
Who- They've been kind of making those moves for a while, but now they're for sure going to make the push. That could happen, and they could vote on it as early as April. And Poland's got it like 2-1 pro independence. Everybody says they don't want to be part of the U.S. like in the
Welcome to
government
Avery's
right now.
neighborhood.
It's a
But
nice
I mean,
place.
Greenland can't be an independent.
If you don't mind some
It's worth
structural
pointing out, even if
problems,
they don't
water
formally
damage.
join the U.S.,
Clearly
they might
some
still
drainage
work out a
issues.
favorable
Oh, they'll get
Real
sucked.
fixer
Well,
up
they're going to have to get
opportunity.
sucked into our orbit
Yeah.
because they have the population of like an
Okay,
unimpressive American suburb.
Like,
Like they
Shut
can't
down
be an
the whole
independent.
place.
They would get pushed around way too much. They're
You know,
going
I
to have to
forgot.
pick somebody to
good
align
at
with,
this.
and I'd be shocked if it wasn't us. It's weird.
I like
Who would have thought?
All
I
right,
like
so
that
which
was
one of these
Nathan's
do you think
flirt
is
there.
Avery's?
It's like I'm married to you. I forgot
my
you were good at
money's
things.
One's still intact.
I don't know what else is going on.
They're not so bad at this either.
me and Michael watched a Resident Evil documentary last night.
A documentary.
Yeah, it was because George Romero
Front door.
came like very close to directing a Resident Evil movie at like the
Okay.
end of the '90s, and then it didn't happen, and we got like the Paul W.S. Anderson like
Right.
franchise that lasted for like 15 years.
Yeah.
15.
But I mean, it seemed, you know, based on what
Keep your eyes
everything
open
we
for
saw,
stereotypes.
it definitely seemed like it would have been a way better adaptation.
Well, he had directed the Resident Evil 2 commercial. but-
Yes, he did direct the big, there's a big commercial they did for the second game. And there was like a lot of footage that was like not actually used in the commercial too. He shot like a ton of extra stuff as like almost like a demo tape to say, hey, like I could do this movie.
People were fucking hyped about the movie after that commercial.
Yeah, it was like as far as like video game fans go, it was like probably some of the most excited people had ever been. Still to this day, have ever been about something being adapted. Unfortunately, we got the Paul W.S. Anderson thing instead, but
That's usually the way of it with meditation.
Ooh, someone had it in for this guy.
it also kind of told me too that like there's definitely a few other George Romero movies that I need to see that I just haven't. Like I've seen Night of the Living Dead, seen Dawn of the Dead. I have never seen the third Day of the Dead, like the third film in that like trilogy, and then I haven't seen Annie because he came back and did like basically another
Like
trilogy.
sugar skulls and stuff.
No, that would have been fun though. I once ate an entire sugar skull.
Dragon.
I'm so shocked I don't have diabetes, but it tasted good. I think that was that high school. I think we were already hanging out. I think I had that. Like I think you were there that day.
Get down.
It took me like a day to get through it, but I just sat there and ate that thing.
Oh, no, like, well,
Basically,
It's like a big.
like a
It's
horde
not
of
like
ants.
flavor.
Just
It's like a
No, it's just sugar.
It's a big sugar cube shaped like a skull.
Yeah, I just sat there and I ate that over the course of like a day.
Squirrel
That is some fat people
Yeah.
shit.
Kid, oh my god.
I feel like
Heads up, boy, I have something.
the taco dog that dog that could be
Nothing of the day, eh?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
you
I
hear me?
forgot that again.
the little kid the dog.
Right.
Gidget passed away in like, what, 2015 or something like that?
I think it was like 2011 something like that.
Damn it, watch out.
Very sad day.
Chihuahuas
They
are one
weren't.
of those dogs that make me question humans playing God. Little awkward little creatures.
They weren't trotting him out like Joe Biden for Taco Bell commercials at that point.
I don't think they were actually. I think they had to protect the dog and let it go like you
Wow.
know sleep.
Taco Bell has more dignity than the American government.
Not really that.
I know that she's invincible, but I do like that, like, you just dive into the water, oh, she's invisible, but that's why it's your help. Oh, to the ear.
Yeah.
Oh, she followed me.
Like, hey, it's been an hour since you lied to her, so
Yeah. This marriage is built to last.
poor tough.
Yeah, chihuahuas are very unfortunate.
They're like just the most nervous, anxiety-ridden, bulging-eyed little weird creatures.
They can live for 20 years.
They can. The littler the dog, the longer they tend to be able to live.
Forgot about it. Oh, okay, well, that's right, because the bigger dogs are just pumping.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's under more stress and yeah.
Well, it's quality of life, though.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
That dog is probably living.
It was eating taco.
I think they were feeding the dog Taco Bell.
I think the dog probably heard that. Like, look, I'm hungry. Not that.
Yo quiero my dignity.
You don't think that dog went for like the occasional like Crunchwrap Supreme or something?
I think that was more of a Burger King dog.
I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
I have more respect for the dog that's eating Taco Bell.
Is there ever a Burger King dog?
I thought it was just the pedo thing.
The pedo king. I like that just version of him.
Oh, I haven't
That
heard that one.
depiction.
That's how he makes me feel.
He's a creepy motherfucker, dude. Like, I had a nightmare just last night about that Terrifier clown, like, stalking me through windows and shit like that, but really, it was just doing what the Burger King did.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. When you wake up in the morning and the king's in the bed, like, I mean, what do you think the king was doing while you were sleeping?
Oh, God, yeah.
Like,
He was slurping you up, man.
questions, you know? And when he's like outside your window, just like creeping, it's like, excuse me.
I mean, those commercials they really felt like horror films. You know, they make video games about
Those guys
that,
like
right?
royalty on Epstein Island.
Yeah, but like a creepy thing in that nightmare was like the door was just open, like completely open, but he was still staring at me through the window. So it made me think that like, oh, he came in here, did something, and wanted me to know though that he like came in and then left, and it's still staring at me. Though.
Yeah, that's what the Burger King does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a creepy fuck.
One of those like Burger King, like a shelf or something, like back to the shelf, and people see the burgers, like burgers sitting there.
Yeah.
And they scream in horror.
They scream.
Let's push on.
It's like a fucking.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! I thought,
Blow her.
damn, Sage.
Well, you know, she's okay. She's okay.
Husband of the year. Yeah.
Really telling you how to do it, man.
From holding meeting to dropping a bomb in your relationship.
He's like, honey, this is our honeymoon. Stop freaking out about it, all right?
that how ISIS
Might be a way through this cave.
Yeah, it's worth a look.
ISIS relationships.
What is an ISIS relationship?
I just imagine like the terrorists just pulls the ripcord in the living room.
Seems like
He's
every
just trying to watch TV.
Seems like every new husband should have that option.
Just suicide in bed.
Well, in the Islamic State, they do. Why do you think so many people join them?
How forward thinking those men are.
Man.
ISIS, the original men's right there.
You know, I mean, like with 3 wives, you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
That is a lot of names.
I hope you got 3 prenups.
Well, I don't know how that works under Islamic
I'm
law.
pretty sure under the Islamic State law, you can just execute the wife.
That's probably you probably don't need a prenup.
I can't imagine that you would go to this court.
Yeah, that's
Pretty sure that's
true.
illegal.
Yeah, that is itself illegal. Just another. They're pirates. They're hanging a lot of
Look,
people.
something here.
What did
It's
it
addressed to
hang?
With
Richard
the
Blunt.
dress that have lasted that long.
With the rope have lasted
Signed
that
Admiral
Well,
long?
yeah.
Aldrich.
They were both founders?
So it's, the cleavage isn't as much fun as it's
It's
Shit.
not the point.
Looks like they were
Just
turning
good to know in
each
that time period they still have.
Why?
Greed, paranoia.
Although the stuff in this game is not as ancient as like the stuff in the other games.
Right, but that would still be, what, like 300 years ago or something like that?
Uh,
At least 250.
yeah, like
Pretty sure the bones-
250. I want to something
Pretty
like
sure
that.
the
Yeah,
bones-
but it's too high.
Go on ground.
Right.
Ooh, skeletal sprinkles.
Yeah.
Refreshing.
Refreshing, Nathan.
Just thinking about Subway. That Subway commercial they did that one time.
Nathan Drake.
Oh, you know, have I never
Anybody does a Subway commercial, I'm automatically
have I never shown you
That's
that?
the kind of thing the Burger King.
Yeah.
I think he would not do a Subway commercial.
Yeah, he's far more shady than I thought now.
Look out below.
I'm gonna have to show that to you after the stream.
I
Today
mean, maybe
because
I've seen it before. I just haven't.
it was definitely a really cringy piece of marketing. That's a good point.
Come,
You guys seen Subway's footlong cookie?
come to Papa.
Footlong
What
cookie.
is it? No,
You've seen the
what is
footlong
that?
cookie?
That's not real.
Oh hell yeah! Fuck you guys! It was so popular that it ran out. They had to
Oh,
like
shit.
expand the factory before they brought it back.
Wow, damn.
Good.
I would not eat it.
is it-
It looks like a log of wet dough.
Yeah.
So
Wait, is it just cookie dough?
It's a cookie.
It's really the top of it.
when you describe it as a log, I'm thinking shit.
So is it a foot long, but then it's like an inch
Boy.
wide, or what?
Here.
It's got
Gentlemen.
it's got length but no girth.
No, it's got. I mean,
It's got-
it's girthy. I mean,
It is girthy.
It's. Oh, I thought you said it's got turkey
See?
in it. Like, that's dumb.
Yeah, that's stupid.
So
What?
it's like a flatbread chocolate
Cookie.
chip cookie.
I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, they could have thought a little longer.
how much is it?
Oh wow! They got a holiday footlong cookie.
Did someone shit on that?
I think it is. I think it is.
It looks like someone took a shit and they like had blood.
They got
blood
like Subway's become like a really sad concession stand now.
Very sad concession.
They have like a
okay?
foot-long pretzel and a foot-long
Yeah.
churro
I'm fine.
and a cookie.
You?
I like
Now that makes sense.
Isn't a churro already kind of a foot-long churro? I mean,
No.
the average
No.
churro's got to be
Like,
a foot, but that's all a
Other
foot
than that,
is.
Fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I've seen a lot of churros that are long.
Ulysses lives in a world of small
Where are
churros.
the chody churros at, dude? Where are you getting these chody ass churros? It's usually about that long.
I don't know, man.
Can we open a food stand called Chody Churros?
Let's try cutting through this house.
That's what I'm
cinnamon sugar stuff. Like,
Maybe start with a food cart first. And
Our churro stub will give you a chub.
small but mighty.
You think the colony?
It's not the size of the churro, it's how you
We
use
definitely
it.
had the motivation.
Welcome to Motion of the Ocean churro.
Except for one.
Avery's.
Exactly.
They're not big, but they'll satisfy.
Like, even that bed is covered in moss, so like, how's that skeleton?
This.
Two-headed pelican. No,
I think it's a
pelican with a
pelican.
fish.
It's got a
in its
fish in
mouth.
its
That
mouth.
makes more
For a
sense.
second, I thought it was like some monstrosity too.
I mean, that would be kind of cool. Kinda cool.
I don't know either. Why would a two-headed pelican be cool?
Why not?
I don't know,
It's
like
got
a
two
two-headed
heads.
dragon or like a snake, but like, I don't know if I would be that impressed if somebody's like, beware the two-headed pelican.
And what if it was a two-headed goose?
I'll bet this is
That's
from
also
the guns
true.
way.
Oh, are you kidding me? A goose could fuck you up.
It
It's more
can.
menacing than a two-headed fucking snake.
It can, but nobody's ever been like, hey man, I kicked a goose's ass, and people are like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, but why the
man.
fuck are people scared of snakes? Like, snakes are fucking useless.
I feel like snakes are more intimidating than geese.
Really? What's a snake ever done?
Bite people.
What? They just sit there and they
Constrict them
hide,
to
they wait
death.
for you to walk by, and they bite you. That's the most they can do.
I didn't know you hated snakes.
They got like poison.
I don't hate them. I just said
I think
Poison.
the listeners hate
There's
snake
poisonous
owners.
snakes,
Wow.
snakes that can like squeeze the shit out of people. Like, I mean, like a goose. I mean, like you don't want to get bit by a goose. That's gonna hurt.
To be fair, I'd respect a person less that owned a snake than a person that owned a goose.
Yeah, I mean, that tracks, but
That's why I throw that
it doesn't.
2 cents up.
But it doesn't mean that a goose is more intimidating than a snake.
I think a goose would beat a snake.
I don't think so.
I do.
These cannons
goose
look
would
like
beat
they
a
were
snake
retrofitted.
Easily.
Like,
Snake,
what a poisonous snake beat a goose. though?
I guess,
Or
I mean,
like a constrictor. I mean, what are you talking
I
about?
feel like it depends on
a garter
what
snake?
kind of snake, I
I
guess.
think a garter snake.
I mean, like a very small snake. Like I think, yeah,
Like a snake that you would find around
But
here would
snake-
lose for sure.
Mongooses beat snakes. Of course, a goose can.
mongooses are are like immune to venom. Like mongooses like evolved to.
Would a
fight
mongoose beat a goose?
snakes. Hell yeah, it would. You seen a
Nice water
mongoose?
feature.
I mean, mongooses could
Mongoose
be.
would probably beat a goose.
Mongoose will fuck you up.
Yeah,
Time
mongoose is
for
pretty
another
ravaging.
swim, I guess.
Pretty ravaging.
I mean, a mongoose isn't really much more of a threat to a person than a goose is.
Sure.
I mean, that's a fair point. They don't have like massive teeth, but they could tear a goose's throat out.
Over
That's
there,
probably
looks
true.
like an exit.
Whoa, whoa!
I don't know. I mean, snakes are
Stronger
kind
than
of
it looks.
addicted to reptiles.
Are they? What
Yeah,
reptile's
right you
better
are.
than a snake?
Crocodiles.
Well, yeah.
Well, see?
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But I mean, like, I don't know. Like a Komodo dragon's the only lizard I think that can fuck a snake up.
I don't agree with that. Monitor lizards is the whole problem.
Hold up.
These snakes are
I'll lay it down for you.
Great.
Monitor lizards are quite quick and have good reflexes that are generally
Okay.
much
You're
smarter.
welcome.
Thank you.
I would
Make
just
a
like to
great
interject
counterweight.
that snakes don't love people.
I mean,
Well,
That's
no
my-
reptiles love people. Anybody thinks that the reptile loves people.
I don't think that's true. I actually think there are some reptiles that are capable of that. Again,
Capable of what?
Because I mean, in the way that was gone.
You think people are like forming like deep emotional
Maybe.
bonds?
There is actually
There are emotional support snakes.
there is at least one town in Africa where they have like crocodiles where like you can just walk up and
Somebody-
pet them, and like the crocodiles enjoy it. They come up to people and they want to be petted.
stand clear.
That's crazy.
Ulysses, you should write
Somebody
a book
had-
called A Reptile Capable of.
I mean,
Good.
there was. I did read once about an emotional support alligator. Somebody
See,
tried to
there you
bring on
go.
a plane,
How
but
many emotional support snakes are?
I don't believe emotional
Let's move this
support
out of the way.
anything. I don't know about that as a concept.
I mean, it is a dumb concept, but you know, if you humor the idea, which is more likely to emotionally support you, a snake or a crocodile?
Or a goose.
Yeah, I like.
Or a mongoose.
Yeah, or a mongoose.
I like how we've gone from what would win in a fight.
Emotional
Okay.
support mongoose, I believe in.
I think it's.
I don't know about geese because they're just kind
They're
of
assholes.
Yeah,
They
they're
are
pretty
like
assholes. I like how we've gone from who would win in a fight to who would support you emotionally.
Have you met superpowered Nadine on the island?
Yeah.
Is she an emotional support
So
Nadine?
we're in
Who's that penguin quantum?
But I
Going
don't
up the
see
pirate
any
hierarchy.
reason that an alligator or crocodile would be more capable of supporting you emotionally than a snake.
Well, I do because they're actually A, they're more intelligent. B,
I
they
love
form
this
bonds when they're
conversation.
young. Snakes don't. So that means that they have a basic capacity for emotional connection.
Okay.
And C, I mean,
Good
people have
lord.
pet crocodiles that they can interact with to a higher degree than a person
like
can
we
interact
found
with a
the
pet
party.
snake.
Okay, but does that backfire all the time
looks
like the
we're
pet
a little
monkeys?
late.
I
That
know.
I don't know.
Okay.
But I mean, you can say that about
Yes,
anything.
yeah. We're in the last like 2 hours of the game at this
Yeah,
point.
Sage threw a grenade at his wife just a few
Check it
minutes.
out.
I did, right in her face.
Schedule.
No,
Okay, she lived.
well, so it's the man. Yeah, yep.
Oh my god.
Now, how are you doing, Penguin Quantum?
What?
Would you? Okay, so Penguin Quantum,
It's them.
let's bring you in on this. Let's get this. Let's get the chat's opinion.
Elena, these are the
What would win in a
pirate captains
fight
at the
between a
top.
snake and a mongoose? And
No, mongoose always beat snake.
sorry,
that's
sorry,
a-
that's a
that's a-
snake,
that's
snake and
stupid.
snake and a goose.
Yeah.
Snake and a goose.
Not a mongoose, a regular goose.
A snake and a goose. And which one would support you emotionally?
Which is the better therapist? Of
Yeah,
all?
what would make a better
What was
therapist, a
this?
snake or a goose?
Could a monkey be a better therapist?
Yeah, well, yeah, it
Depends on the
depends on the
snake.
snake.
But doesn't it also
We
depend on
already
the goose?
had that conversation. No, it doesn't depend on the goose.
I think it does. There are different kinds of goose.
It does not.
It's a
It doesn't
Canadian or-
fucking matter what kind of goose it is.
It absolutely does. You're saying different sizes of snake. There are also different sizes of goose.
How much variation
How much
is there?
variation?
Oh, well, a big ass snake could beat a little ass goose. I'm like, oh, well, okay.
Hey,
sure.
if enough Canadian geese shit on a snake, would it eventually kill it from the shit? Like,
Yes.
would that happen?
I mean, that's an unconventional battle tactic. But
Henry Avery.
I don't know, man. I
Looks like our hosts.
what
didn't stick
what's
around
the
to play
variety
with
in
us.
geese?
Well, that wasn't
There's
very
Canadian, dude.
Size, mostly.
Canadian.
What's the variety in snakes?
Okay, so,
Size, poisonous.
so these guys.
technique.
I mean, you do have stuff like
First
anacondas
go,
out there.
claim the
Yeah, I
treasure.
mean, anaconda's
like
gonna fucking
crazy.
fix up.
Colonists.
The anaconda's gonna
Anacondas
get a
ain't
goose in
shit,
it.
man. Did you ever see that fucking, like, I made a small snake which you could handle
Messy.
easily, green anaconda would win. Anacondas are bitches, though. Like, you can chase one through the woods, and it'll run away from you. It won't come after you.
Well, Michael saw that documentary that one time where like it was like 5 dudes that all were like jacked like in Predator, and they were like fighting one anaconda, and it was like
That dog,
choking 3
that
of
was,
them.
that
and
was like
eating
a National
child at the same
Geographic.
time.
Yeah,
So that anaconda didn't seem like a bitch.
I think they had to chase it and corner it to get to that point where you can fight.
it was like the.
It was still taking him out though.
It was like the biggest fucking anaconda that side. Like
Anaconda
Africa
ate
and
Owen
shit.
Wilson.
All
I
the
saw his
treasure
face.
Got Owen Wilson. I mean, who could be? What could a goose beat Owen Wilson? in a fight?
Yeah.
I think a goose could beat Owen Wilson.
This very table.
If we're
I know
just
that
being honest.
anaconda ate Owen Wilson because you could see his face clearly.
That's
in the
true, it was in
anaconda's
there.
Stomach, yeah.
Yeah, poking through the other side.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see it through his skin.
And let's not forget the second anaconda, the Legend of the Blood Orchid, where those anacondas had become like a mortal giant.
Well, I mean,
if you gave a goose those powers, you would run there. That'd be like a Godzilla.
Okay, so powered up, the goose still wins.
well, who wins between the anacondas from Anaconda 2 or the super intelligent sharks from Jaws 4?
The anacondas, I
Yeah.
think. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't seen Jaws 4.
Jaws 4 is about like
Yeah,
an
water-
immortal
water
shark
land.
that's like
I
super
guess-
intelligent.
I haven't
guess
seen Jaws 4. I've
really
only
wins.
seen the house that it paid for Michael Caine. To quote Michael Caine's.
I guess it'd have to be in the water because the
Posterity.
anacondas can go in the water.
Yeah.
Right.
Sharks can't go on land. Otherwise, that's a really like.
You should do MMA and report post about someone could totally beat a lion, etc.
I don't
Bear-
know many fucking
bear
humans that can fight a fucking
With a
animal.
They're a
They
fucking
beat
bunch
what?
of lions.
I mean, yeah, if you had an assault rifle, I think you could find a lion.
Up here.
People don't really get a grasp when those things go train. That's definitely
That's, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Be careful.
Lions have just so much more muscle as you would expect.
And they're very fast.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't know.
okay.
I
And
heard
their
one.
jaws are extremely powerful.
I heard one MMA fighter say one time
But
to
a bear will
guy,
fuck a lion.
a guy that was like, "Could I beat a monkey in a fight?" And he was like, "I'd want to get you on steroids for 10 years right now and train you for 10 years
Just to fight a monkey.
just to have a chance of the monkey not clawing your face."
Well, yeah, just kids are small, but they're like all
They're
muscle.
insanely muscular.
Yeah.
They're ripped.
They're doing
We
steroids.
are officially inside
I don't
Henry
know.
A
Avery's
chip on
house.
steroids, that would be scary.
God damn.
Chimp on bass.
Oh, God, yeah.
Well, and it's not only is it gonna rip your face off, it's gonna eat it too.
Yeah.
Word of the day: ostentatious.
So why didn't
Yeah,
he?
you kind of got a raw end of the
Like
deal
his
as far as
right-hand
like
man?
his
Yeah, that's
brain
exactly
cells.
what he
Well,
was.
we got the
Can you
brain
imagine
swell.
taking
I mean,
orders from a
some of
paranoid
it's good.
And
psychopath?
tools.
Sounds like my first
Tools are
job.
helpful.
Tools are helpful.
Tools are kick
You know,
ass.
the
But even
producers
I mean,
of
obviously
monkeys
they
can do
want.
tools
Manager from
sometimes
Macho
too, even if they're simple.
What?
Okay, I mean,
And
like, but you
Macho
stick
Nacho?
It was a high
a
school
stick in the
job.
Did you wear one of those
termite
hats?
mound, and you get some
The point is,
termites. Like,
my
yeah, I mean,
boss
it's a tool.
was a paranoid psychopath.
He was the manager at a
It's
Macho
impressive
Nacho.
for a monkey.
Just watch
Yeah.
it,
I was
okay?
above most people at a bar, but second worst in my class. Most people can't fight and knows that, and know how susceptible they are to something.
So they are to losing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
mean,
just feel like animals is just a whole other fucking ballpark, you know.
right. No,
What
yeah,
a human
yeah.
can handle.
Well, the thing is that like we
Oh,
didn't
wait,
really fully eat animals until we had like fucking like the evil kind of attack, you know.
Yeah, that's true. It took us a long time to even
More
really
cannons, just like a two's
just be
magic.
I
safe
guess
from.
the poison is mightier than the cannon.
Like even in the Middle Ages,
You know,
like a pack of wolves,
'cause
like,
he
you know,
ended
terrorized
up
the whole village.
poisoning
And they take like the
stuff.
fucking local board to send
Sorry.
like whole militia in. And do it.
Kill your grandma and disguise themselves as your grandma.
I don't know how I feel against the big dog.
I mean, yeah, even a really big dog could fucking.
They're quite strong.
Yeah.
Especially like just the jaws on like a nipple or something.
Oh, yeah, they
break
could.
your.
I mean, and my dad trained dogs in the army, and like they just naturally go for the crotch in any like jugular.
Right.
They
Right.
just know.
Chuck a coat over its head and tackle it.
What I've heard is that one.
What do you have a coat?
What I've heard is that one option
Dog
you have
versus
is that you
coat.
could sort of.
What would win in a fight, a dog or a coat?
Well,
Shoreline
usually the
barricaded
coat.
front door.
And left a bunch of muddy
No, what were you
footprints
saying?
behind.
Oh, what I've heard is
See where
that
they went.
if a dog like comes at you, your best bet is to sort of
Try
Try
to
and,
blind it and
well, it's going to get you no matter what
Right.
you do. So like maybe offer
Elena,
out
check
your
it out.
kind of, your left arm as a
Yeah,
way
it's
to
cool.
shield your
This
more
door.
vital organs, and
Yeah.
then try to get it onto the ground, get on top of it, and then sort of like split its legs apart with brute force. 'Cause
yeah,
the dog's like chest and ribs area is somewhat fragile.
yeah.
Right, get it on its back and kind of expose its like stomach or whatever.
'Cause it's going to fight your arm, and it's going to fight it good. But it's better to fight your arm than your throat.
So just take the bite where it's not going to kill you.
For 2 years.
I don't know if that'll work. That's just what
No,
I'm
for
something
two-
You don't want to
for
do
2
that
years
kind of
straight, my
fight.
dad
That's
did
like the
that.
fight that ends up like a makeout, dude.
I'm.
Like, you know what I
What?
mean? Well, I'm saying if like
How-
Dog
well,
getting
hold
up
on.
top of you.
if you get on top of the dog and you try to spread its arms and like pin it down, like, you're on top of it. Like,
Sure.
It's a very awkward position to be in with a dog.
You want to be awkward, or do you want to be dead?
That's a fair point. Dog's
Yeah, I'd
not going to
say-
try to kiss me though.
That's why I would think if a dog gets on top of you in a fight, then it could be bad for you. But
If the dog is on top of you,
The
that's
dog's
bad,
on. No, yeah, you don't want to be a doggy ball.
Oh, 'cause that's how they get on top of you and fight your throat out.
Right.
Just like they get your voice box, like they get the little voice box out of the toys.
It's true. Well, that is exactly. So, when you say that, Alex, are you thinking of the Lady and the Tramp movie, and you're worried you're going to get caught in some sort of situation similar to that?
I don't know that whole situation.
You eat spaghetti
is
around
deeply,
dogs a lot?
deeply uncomfortable, dude.
I'm always worried that I'll end up seeing the live action Lady in the Tramp.
That's what I'm talking
what he's
about.
talking about.
Alex did see that.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Damn, what was that shit like?
Has we never exposed you to that?
specific scene of like
Well,
deep
I-
sexual tension between the CGI dogs.
And hyper realistic
Yeah,
dogs.
very uncomfortable.
Yeah. I played Locke. Yeah, absolutely.
I think I remember you showing me the clip. It's been years now,
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
but
Yeah, there is one clip from that movie that is like seared into my mind. It's gonna be deeply uncomfortable. Oh, Jesus.
It's pretty weird.
is that where? And then the guy is like the Italian is like serenading these like real dogs. In
Yeah,
the
yeah.
back alley. And,
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, well, you never realize how weird that is until you see a real Italian doing that.
But yeah, no, I absolutely played Lost Legacy. I've played all of them. Are you? Oh, hey, okay. I just missed that door, I guess.
Crap, it's blocked from the other side.
Why
Okay.
bother barricading their path unless...
They found something. All right, help me push this open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played that one either.
I never had a Vita.
Yeah. Well, like only like 10 people did.
Which I remember watching a YouTube channel a few months ago about a guy going over every single PSP they ever released,
The PSP games or
Oh, the console.
Oh, okay.
So,
How many were there?
I think just 3, right? Just the
there
PSP.
were quite well, at first he was doing like all the handheld Sony's ever made. Which
Like
is
including like a Walkman and
no, not Walkman. There was like almost like a little Tamagotchi type. And
where it's like one game on it type
yeah,
thing.
that
Okay.
technically counts.
Okay.
But there were quite a few different variations of PSPs if you count the Slims and all those.
Oh, sure. Okay, that's fair. I was really just thinking of like a different generation that had a different library of games on it.
No, like there were some digital-only versions of PSP and stuff like that. So of course, when he got to the Vita, he said it's a shame nobody got it because he thought it actually was held up against the other PSPs pretty well.
Sure, that's like the best one.
Yeah, as a piece of tech, it was pretty cool.
There were people buying Vitas.
Right.
Because it was superior to the original iPod.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know, but I don't think there were really that many games released.
No, they didn't have that much on it. That's why I never got one. I just felt like I'll buy a game system if you have like at least a few big things on there I want to play, like even if it's not like a crazy amount. Like I don't even know who's shooting me.
Well, I think that's why it wasn't that popular when it first came out, and then people bought used ones because they liked watching movies, like browsing the internet more than playing movies. So,
Like one of the only games I like, but then they remastered it for like the full console later. But Gravity Rush was a really cool PlayStation video game. We got a sequel that was like actually just made for the PS4 later.
When the PSP itself first came out, they had a Ultimate Alliance style RPG game, but it was more fantasy based. I cannot for the life of me.
It was Champions of Norath, was it?
No, I think it might have been called like Untold Brotherhood or something like that.
Was that exclusive to the system?
Yeah, that was the PSP only, and I've always wanted to play that game again. I hope they release something off the store to buy or whatever.
Sure.
But yeah, it was basically made of the exact same thing like Ultimate Alliance, but it was a little more high fantasy based.
Well, and the Ultimate Alliance is basically like what if Diablo was Marvel characters.
Right. So, fair enough, yeah. But at the time, I didn't really play Diablo, so my basis for that was like,
Sure.
Legend. No, the only time I've ever played Diablo was like the one that 10 years ago. Diablo.
That would have been 3. 2 is a 90s game. True.
I mean, it was okay a bit, but it wasn't like it wasn't like I play every day.
Well, it was Diablo 3, I guarantee you, and Diablo 3 was a big step down.
That is like
Again,
yeah, Diablo 3.
Yeah, that's 3. Well, 3 also went from this like way, or 3, 2 had a much more, 1 and 2 had a much more kind of dark fantasy, kind of more brutal looking like kind of style to it. And then Diablo 3 really went like a brighter, more colorful kind of direction in art design. Yeah, it looked a lot more like a Warcraft thing than the original. It lost a lot of the identity of Diablo.
sounds like a bad thing to happen to someone.
That was around the time when a lot of the original people at Blizzard had
You all right?
left, I think.
Yeah. That's when they really started getting more corporate, got absorbed into like Activision.
Hey, let's get that door open. See what they didn't want us to find.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's and then Diablo 4 is like an always online. Like even if you're just playing it by yourself, the game will stop working if you're not connected to the internet type of thing. So that's not a franchise that I've been interested in a long
Okay,
time.
here we go. You ready?
And there's whatever the latest was. I think it was longer ago, but said like 10,000 hours to level up one.
I think the phone
you
one
can
did
always
release
just
before
buy
4,
it.
but
You can always just buy it.
That
Oh,
was
just
a
pay
cool
for it.
scene.
It's a letter.
Rushing into the couch.
Signed
of the
by
pirate skeleton.
Avery.
Really? Read it.
My loyal subjects,
Oh, and the
as
lights
the
bouncing
sun
up through the
sets on
corridor. That
glorious
looks so good.
paradise, we must endeavor to preserve its riches. The traitorous, too, knows our secrets, so we must act quickly, destroy the dam, cleanse New Devon.
Here we go.
Uh-huh. And move my treasure through the passage to my ship.
Two and Avery turned on each other.
Are you really surprised?
I guess not.
That's what happens at the end of every game. You know, he finds the lost city, and then he just absolutely
Thanks.
annihilates it.
It's true. I think this one's got less.
Creepy underground section.
Let's go find that
Is there a
passage.
creepy underground section near the end of this one? I actually don't know if I remember that. I mean, I believe it, but I don't know if I specifically remember that moment. Unless you're talking about like the very, very end. But
Yeah, Nathan Drake is like the fucking he's like
There's
the
no more
fucking
footprints.
maggot.
They
He
end
finds the
here.
corpses of these
Okay,
vampires
so
in Grand
where
City.
did they
He's
go?
fucking choose it up.
Let's look around.
Kind of like you do. You fucking. I'm just kidding.
Seems lighter.
Yeah, man, you brought up corpses as you were
I
wondering.
brought up a maggot.
Well,
Whatever it is
what
we're
do
looking for
maggots
has to
fuck?
be somewhere
Corpses.
around.
Maggots don't
There's gotta
fuck.
be
They're
another
you don't even know your basic biology.
Where's the switch? Maybe this is a switch.
that is some Batman Adam West
Logic,
thinking right there. It wasn't the switch, but that's definitely.
That was more like Mark
wonder if-
Wahlberg Transformers 5 logic of like, maybe it's up this thing's ass and just shatter the fucking statue on the ground.
Well, it's just the bust specifically comes. The neck opens up or whatever for the button to the Bat Cave.
That'd be cool. My first thought was
This
Mark
could
Wahlberg
be.
knocking it down and finding a Transformer.
But it isn't.
It's probably shoved up this horse's ass.
Man, I love the last night.
Easily the best Transformers.
Nate,
Yeah.
God, that
Did
movie's
you find something?
It's
It's
Think
insane.
anybody who hasn't seen the Transformers last night is the funniest Transformers by far.
Oh, it's so funny. It's that movie is absolutely
one of my
fucking
favorite.
stark raving mad.
Unintentionally funny.
there's a bloody
Oh.
fingerprint right here where Libertalia should be, and I
That would be nice.
pushed her.
His fellow soldiers and the Allies, just say that about him.
Did you go over to that little statue again, real quick?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, would you say that statue is particularly well endowed because it's busty?
Shut up. Go down the stairs, please.
So the letter said that
But
Avery
yes,
was
it
moving
was
his
quite
treasure to the
busty.
ship.
Yeah.
Do you think the treasure's still on the island?
I think,
But yeah, I just can't
I think it
believe the
doesn't matter
Transformers
The
movie.
Witch Wickens.
Well, exactly. Can't believe the
What do you
Transformers.
call a dog
Here we go.
sticking its head through the top of a car?
Oh, hold on.
A sunroof.
Ooh.
I hate that on another level too, because it's fucking throwing cute little animals at you.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, this is
What do you call a
definitely the
speaker?
underground
You look up
sequence.
to your dog.
Well, I missed that first
What
part.
do you call a speaker? You look up to your
Looks
dog.
like
Ooh.
Avery built himself a panic
A
cave.
subwoofer.
God damn.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, this is that. Yeah, that's
Guess we're
this is
gonna
definitely
find
the one.
But dude, a Transformers movie combined
Place
the
doesn't look very
Underground
stable.
Railroad, King Arthur, and World War II. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
what is
And more.
and more?
That's not even all of it.
fresh footprints. They must have come this way.
They got every writer in Hollywood on the script of that one.
Crap. Okay.
And Michael Bay was like, "Great, we'll do all of it."
It really did seem like all those writers thought like, oh well, we'll pitch ideas and then they'll pick one of these things and make a movie about that. And Michael Bay was just like, no. We're using every idea at the same time.
Pretty great.
Damn, it turned out perfect.
Merlin was there.
Pretty dumb.
Merlin was
Fucking
drunk.
Stanley Tucci is a drunk ass Merlin.
You bring any spare
Even though
batteries?
Stanley
Yeah,
Tucci had
yeah,
already been.
but they're at the bottom of the
Yeah,
ocean.
I
that
won't
was
ask.
I won't
You think
tell.
Merlin spent a lot of time being drunk?
Whoa,
Probably.
Hold on.
Maybe.
You know, that historical
So,
figure, yeah,
is that
sure he
a
did.
kind of death
He
trap?
was almost the first president.
Yeah.
So Merlin or Stanley Tucci?
We just gotta
Merkin,
follow their
either
lead.
way. Stanley Tucci.
Merkin was almost the first president.
Merkin is a powerful wizard.
That'd be a good wizard named Merkin instead of Merlin.
I heard
Merkin the wizard.
Yeah. Hello, Merkin.
Merkin the wise.
How is your Merkin doing, Merkin?
Merkin the
Wouldn't
wizard.
be so bad. if
No, don't take my magical Merkin.
Like magical Merkin.
That's where he draws his power from.
I have to beat the life out of
Just
myself.
a little preoccupied with not.
This is a good idea. I'm writing this one down.
And
Sure.
The
unclench.
Fantasy Earth notes.
Merkin the wise.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no, that's a good wizard name.
Lena,
Yeah,
look.
I'm here for it.
Footprints stop here.
we
Don't
must
forget
have
to
made
cover
it
your
through
pussy.
when it collapsed.
That should just be a saying on Fantasy Earth through Merlin's Merkin.
Merlin, oh great, Merlin's Merkin.
I don't know why I have the last thing I had written down
Find
was
another
the
way.
Simps and the Gable shall battle it out.
What?
So since
I have no idea.
so before like shaving your crotch became like kind of a fairly normal thing, were
Seven.
A
people
little longer.
were people worried about like their like genitals balding?
I cannot imagine.
Hey,
I don't know. Then what's
You still
I
have
mean, like,
Sam's
but they had
lighter?
made the Merkins, right?
Good
So it
idea.
had
Well,
to be-
what I want to know,
at some
But do
point,
people's genital areas just
I feel like they
pubic?
get hairier.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
that you don't really get like. Well, I mean, does that happen? Do people like have like male pattern baldness for their dick?
I don't know. That's what I'm
some
asking.
matches.
Like, does anybody ever have to like comb their pubes over? Like,
If you've had to comb
There
your
we
boobs,
go.
let us know.
Yeah, please let us know in the comments below.
Draws power
Oh,
from his
sorry.
magical Merkin.
Just
I
one
like
sec.
it.
Draws power.
Hello?
Over here.
Do you think how like it was a style in like the 70s for dudes to like wear like their shirt like
Ow,
those kind
that's
of
my
button
head.
down so that, like their chest hair could sort of
so
puff
people
up?
leave their
Over
fly
here.
down so that their ball fro like.
Yeah, is that a thing?
I don't think so.
I mean, I know they did it with the chest hair for sure, but
I've seen that. Did you get like
Thanks.
Did you get like
Glad
a
you came
big
prepared.
gold like
Somebody
peace
had to.
symbol pendant
on,
like
let's find
to
a way
wear
forward.
too?
Nice romantic life.
like a
You
hippie
have a
landing
funny
strip.
idea
Yeah.
of romantic.
Somebody's done that.
It wouldn't really
Somebody
be a
probably
landing
has.
strip, dude. It'd have to be like a hedge. Like, that's the look, right?
That's the kind of hedgerow that keep army though.
Hey, this looks promising. Boost you up?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
Come on
Michael,
up.
what do you call an investment bank that specializes in plants?
Oh, it's a
Hedge fund?
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Watch your head.
Yeah.
Those of you in the chat, feel free to come anytime with puns at the ready.
Yeah.
Maybe don't just come, but yeah, if you have puns. Yeah.
I mean,
You have to give puns so that Michael can come.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't make me come with puns.
What the hell is this? This
That
is
makes
The Blair Witch.
it does look like
No,
oh god, no.
now we're going to be running around with the camera for
That
hours.
stole from me.
Your dad directed the Blair
Avery's not
Witch
even
Project.
pretending to see at this point.
I don't like it.
Me either.
Ah, that
get
movie
outta here.
sucks.
Directed this.
Right. There is like zero direction.
I really dislike that movie. I really-
It sucks.
Yeah, I don't. Although, like, it's relevance. I think
Relevant.
shaky cam. Well,
Every
like
answer
people,
given by
people
the-
used to
Technically,
really like
though,
that
there's
movie.
Pronounced.
Yeah, we watched it.
We watched one that,
before.
we watched the one that was actually the first one, and
Oh.
it was actually pretty good, and genuinely like surprised us at the end of it too.
And honestly, it's like not so novel of an idea. Like the main thing you're really getting out of shaky cam
Wait,
footage
is
is,
that-
like maybe the first person or
Oh yeah, I mean, I
the
wasn't
POV,
saying,
and
I
it's like we
wasn't
got that
saying
in Black Christmas,
Okay.
you know,
Back in the
like,
1970s, yeah.
What was that?
And porn, yes, that's
Well,
true.
that too. or also,
Just
Aren't
POV.
you watching a lot of Blair Witch porn?
No, he was saying about the
Me, you're the
POV
one
and how it
that
wasn't
said
that innovative.
Fine.
I was like,
Or even
yeah, it's
fucking-
I thought there
important.
was like some sort of like shaky cam, like you know, you run through the woods, you can like kind of see
It's so
somebody fucking in the
Yeah.
distance, kind of blur.
you see a blur of the nipple, like,
Yeah.
But like in 1960, Psycho, the shower sequence there.
I wasn't
Yeah.
saying that it was actually innovative when Blair Witch did it. I'm just saying that maybe they've done so much shaky cam now that
Yeah.
because people used to like that
Right.
movie, and I don't hear people.
I think the people who
That's
liked
true.
it then
People
still
do
like
not-
it.
So many parts of this.
I think
you
the
don't
people
you
who
don't
liked
even
it still
hear it,
do.
but you don't hear it talked about as some cultural phenomenon.
I think Alex is right.
People like Corey will talk about it like a cultural phenomenon still, like
Oh,
like
really?
movie critics.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't hear that.
Yeah, no, well, how many like movie people do you
That's
listen
a
to?
fair.
Well, also, Blair Witch is fucking cool. It's fucking
Yeah.
Well, that's I mean, young people are not watching it for sure.
I hope.
Like the great horror movies like fucking Psycho or Black or something like that. They still linger in the consciousness. Like
Somebody tied a bunch of ISIS to the wall.
Yeah, are those ISIS mummies?
They might be.
They had ISIS 2,000 years ago.
Oh, you know.
the Egyptian goddess.
Did she invent suicide bombs?
Yeah, she's the goddess of suicide.
I thought she invented penis.
That's what really happened to Cyrus. He blew himself up.
She definitely invented penis.
She's like, God, I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, she invented fake
Am I
penis.
yelling?
Yeah, and she went and
Careful.
fished her husband's penis out of the Nile.
Well, they actually couldn't find it. They had to make it with gold pieces.
Yeah.
Except this
Right.
mummification
So she's the
wasn't
truly
you know,
the goddess of dildo.
voluntary.
Well, I don't know how it works exactly because it seemed like she stuck
You know,
the
they
dildo
call them-
on him and it worked. Like
they
it
call
did.
Oh, so one of those
Stuffer? What do
rubber
they call them?
adhesive
Stuffers?
dildos that kind of
What's that called, Sage?
I'm sorry,
fake-
what?
The fake dick. What do they call them?
I don't know.
Stuffers? What is it? Like when you put the dick in your pants so it looks like you have a dick?
I don't know.
It's like a name for it.
I honestly have no idea.
It's like a gender affirming fake penis.
But in this case,
A
it was
strap
weird.
on?
Oh.
I don't know.
It doesn't actually do anything.
A
It's
ball-
like
just a ball.
flaccid
I
I
rubber
mean, a strap on
that you,
doesn't
like-
do anything.
So it just creates like a bulge.
But you can't fuck somebody.
Calm
Well,
down.
he was in
can't-
Chicago.
well, what's the
That's why
point?
it's true.
Chicago.
So,
So it just
so
creates
that it
a,
looks like you have a dick.
so it creates a bulge in your pants.
So, hold on, you can't even use this though as like a
No, it's like
strap,
if
What's
you're,
the point?
if you're like a trans man and you want
Oh, okay.
to have a bulge in your pants. I
okay.
don't remember what it's called.
But the thing is that if I remember my
Wouldn't you
Egyptian
just get a
mythology
strap on, though? 'Cause then you
correctly,
can use
that
it at
fake
least.
dick that
Well,
ISIS
they
made
don't
for
want to walk
Cyrus
around
wasn't
with a
working.
raging
That's how
erection.
Horus was
They-
conceived.
There's no sign.
Oh,
Each their own.
Oh, okay.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong here. Wasn't Horus conceived with the fake dick?
Forrest Gump.
I don't know what you fucking heard.
Forrest.
Forest.
Oh, Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I think
Okay, I'd watch that. Horus Gump, I want that.
No, but you're right. That did happen.
So is that the fake penis? Is still like weird?
I would think that's a real penis. You're just using someone else's.
But it was an artificial penis. Yeah,
But it still came.
yeah. I don't know when it came. Like fucking Hercules.
Well, I mean, it's probably not very good for anybody, but I mean,
Yeah,
if
it's
it
like a
comes,
less efficient dildo, if anything. Like,
Well, it's
the
more
chick-
efficient in the sense that it actually doesn't fulfill biologically.
the chick using a dildo probably doesn't want to get pregnant from the
Well, I suspect.
or mercury
That's
poisoning.
why she made him a gold.
it's like a homuncula dick.
Homuncula dick.
Forrest Gump and his homuncula dick.
I got to go to the Valley of the Kings and meet Red Susan.
Oh, shit.
I'd watch that. I like the idea of that.
just like a box of dildos. But no,
Which one?
Get you knocked up first. See, like, I think of Forrest Gump before I think of the fucking dildo.
I mean, yeah, but like in what context?
Just general.
Yeah, it's a more iconic movie for sure.
Yeah, I mean, to your point earlier, Alex, I just think,
They
like,
ever gonna make that Forrest Gump sequel that they talk about?
where he goes into space or whatever.
Yeah, well,
Is this a real plan they were talking about?
There's a sequel book.
Wait, why is Forrest Gump going the direction of like the fourth entry in a horror franchise?
Or the ninth entry of Fast and Furious.
Is he gonna fight Jason X and fucking Will Leprechaun?
I thought.
Wait, was it 8 or 9 that they were?
No, but there is
Nine.
there is actually a
Yeah.
book sequel to Forrest Gump that they talked about adapting.
And he goes into space in this book.
Well, no, in the just
I
the
don't think he
original
goes into
Forrest Gump.
space.
He goes.
Oh, really? I didn't know
I'm
that.
pretty sure.
Oh, like that I don't know.
I think so. The same way Ludacris and Cyrus did.
In a potty?
Not in a potty.
I'll look it up. But,
Yeah, I need some context.
all right.
But like the second Forrest Gump is like the 80s to 90s and 2000s. And it's kind of the same thing. He bounces around from like one significant thing.
Now, if it was Forrest Gump going to say, that could be.
No, yeah, Horace Gump goes.
He'd take off on the
Forrest Gump. I like Forrest Gump.
That's my new favorite character that we've come up with. Next time I do like a custom character in the Souls game, I'm calling a Forrest Gump.
That's amazing.
Oh, shit. Come on, reload, you son of a bitch. There we go.
I honestly forgot that Forrest Gump was named. His great grandfather was a grand wizard or whatever.
Yeah.
But I forget that part's in the movie too.
Bedford Forrest or whatever.
Yeah. Right. Well, you dressed up like some kind of ghost or something. That line always makes me laugh. Bro. A ghost of Stonewall Jackson.
That is the ghost of Stonewall Jackson.
Holy shit.
There's a mint julep waiting for you on the other side.
In the book, at 16 years old, Forrest Gump was 6'6" and 242 pounds.
Wow.
He was built like a brick shit. He was 16.
That's what that song's about.
That's like a WWE wrestler, dude. Like that's like,
So you basically.
Batman, it sounds like.
People,
He does not do well on tests. He says that, so I think
people didn't know that Rob Zombie was singing about Forrest Gump's giant ass.
giant ass.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the
ass or ass.
Ass.
like your own story.
Well, that ass, you know, that fit to your background.
Oh,
that's true.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I bet a goose could have killed you back.
We were ready to fight Cleopatra.
That ass would have fucked up that dude.
I don't think so. I think if there had been a goose there, we'd have had to.
Did Cleopatra have to hold that ass
filled with bumblebees?
Yeah, to kill herself, Cleopatra had to hold the ass up.
Yeah, you didn't even want to.
Yeah.
Squirm and get away.
Yeah, it's like a little bitch ass there.
Do you guys know that,
I know this, but keep going. I know. I don't know if they do, but I do.
what was I going to say?
Oh,
That she has a
That
she invented like the first vibrator. Yeah.
that I knew. And the book Forrest Gump also met Joan Baez and Bob Dylan.
I hate to see this
Oh,
guy's
okay.
Joe
Christmas tree.
Biden is Bob Dylan.
I don't.
He sounds confused enough to be Bob Dylan.
Those often sound like lyrics to a Bob Dylan song. He's like, man, I saw the man in the moon. That's what I'm saying. Like Joe Biden's like speeches have sounded like
They sound like Bob Dylan songs.
They sound more.
That's true.
They sound more like
Ram job
Dewey
fairy
Cox's-
teapots, mask
Yep.
the temper tantrum. So say, can you see?
Sounds more like the Dewey Cox. version.
Well, that's
Bob
what we
Dylan.
like to quote.
I guess this loops around.
Pushes you in and out. I'd be pissed, dude.
You better not do that shit. You'll get a grenade in the face.
Just like my wife.
Just like my
God damn it! Food's cold. that is like extreme. That's like a huge too.
Just grenades in the
Yeah,
face at any moment.
murderers usually.
Throwing grenades.
Yeah. Killing your spouse is taking domestic abuse pretty far.
You
What
do like
he
a
was thinking
flashbang.
should be a crime.
Yeah,
Feel like a
Might be.
flashbang or
Do
something.
a flashbang grenade.
Yeah, just over petty shit, you know.
It's from 2 to his men.
I just worried about them turning out.
Okay, that part sounds unrealistic.
We can use the
Apparently,
key
in
to
the
get out of
book,
here.
That's good.
eventually they realize he has some talent for doing math. And then when they're
Some
like,
symbols
he's got
on the
some
Well, that's
talent for
a
doing
key
math
one.
in his head, he should be in NASA. He should be an astronaut in NASA.
Okay.
Like, that's where it goes in the book, apparently.
Alright.
They're like, he can do some basic arithmetic. You can get
Yeah.
him up there.
Seems like not a lot of qualifications.
This part I knew about, too. When Sue, a male orangutan on the flight, wrecks the ship.
Wait.
They crash and land off of New Guinea. and then the captains of the cannibal tribe there. Where the
Did they eat Joe Biden's uncle?
Well, he doesn't run into
According to Joe
uncle
Biden.
because it says the chief there teaches Forrest how to play chess. So those were the parts that fucking Rob.
Chief of the Cannibal Island.
Yeah.
Forrest how to play chess.
After he landed there from a crashed spaceship with an orangutan on it.
Yeah.
Is this Joe Biden's autobiography?
I'm telling you, this is straight up the novel, dude. I mean, these are the parts that Robert Zemeckis thought people would not buy in the movie. So.
I wonder why.
I couldn't possibly put my finger on why he thought people wouldn't believe that.
You done?
Hey,
What bombs did they have?
A lot, apparently.
72.
Huh. Not quite as creepy as all the hanging bones.
Apparently, Forrest Gump tried to relaunch his
maybe
career
3.
by starring in a remake of Creature from the Black Lagoon alongside Raquel Welch.
What the fuck? I didn't know that the Forrest Gump book got this fucking.
No, the movie only does
No footprints to
70,
guide us.
maybe 50% of what the book says.
That's bizarre, dude.
Forrest and
Actually,
Sue.
it sounds like kind of a shitty book.
Well, a lot of people say the movie's better, but
The symbols
Forrest
match
and
the ones
Sue
on those
eventually
posts.
make it to Bubba's hometown,
Two
so the
shows man how to
orangutan
get
is still
past the
traveling
traps.
with him after his stint in NASA.
What the fuck?
That is fucking.
So is this like a
shit.
fantasy story?
This is a major selling novel.
So,
Event.
3 crosses. It's only the top left that'll be okay to step on.
He, Sue, and Dan moved to New Orleans, so I like the fucking she's just in it for the long haul, that monkey, after a certain point, dude.
Huh.
That's another
She
shit.
had primate budgets there, so
Okay, so check up
I
here.
don't want to ape shame the orangutans.
Ape shit.
Aren't orangutans apes and not primates?
Aren't apes
I
primates?
guess I don't remember.
It's top 2, and then
They're all primates, right?
That's-
It's like the overarching classification, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Okay, we're off to a good start. Follow my lead, okay?
Just be careful,
I'm always careful.
down.
says the guy who set off
But
every
then-
mummy bomb in this place.
Well, not a lot of experience with the mummy bombs.
Jump.
Thank you.
Okay, can't jump to that one. Okay, here. I go.
What's the map say?
Go
Death
this
to
way.
those.
Stray from the path. So it's basically just follow the way the symbols are arranged here. Trying to see here. Can I go? I can't go that way. And this one.
Oh, another thing that was shitty about the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game.
So
Yeah.
far,
You
so
might have been in
good.
chat for this
Yeah,
part,
knock
but
on wood.
Better not. It might
we're
get
in
raided.
Metropolis, but they have posters advertising the Gotham City newspaper
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah.
Metropolis. Like, how's that big?
Well, you don't ever go down to, the newspaper box down the street and get yourself a fucking New York Times or whatever?
There.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess there is
Who
that.
does that? Where's the newspaper box? I haven't seen a newspaper box in a while.
Yeah, it has. It has
There are some still on the street that they're permanently empty.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
good.
me and Michael did a stream yesterday. Started doing a bad trash game with the Suicide Squad game. It came free recently,
gotta be.
so it's pretty
Avery
stupid,
likes to
man.
make an
Nice.
example of
Pretty
his
bad.
enemies.
You enjoying it?
That's making
No.
exploding mummies.
I mean, I'm enjoying making fun of it.
Let's
Yeah,
tread
it's just the
carefully
level
in here.
design is kind of nonsensical.
I mean, it really is just a
Generic.
shitty live service game. There's nothing about it that's interesting or well designed, really at all.
It's just another
Keyhole?
crappy tie-in game.
It feels, it feels like kind of like almost like the bad era of tie-in games that was on the PS2, which for a long time it seemed like we kind of left that behind, but very recently, basically last year, it seemed like that came back with a vengeance.
Do it.
Wow.
Gollum, I think, was
Pepsi-
actually
Pepsi-
worth $5.
Pepsi Man coming back?
I would be surprised if that comes back. It doesn't seem like anybody's really asking for that. Are you the one person asking for Pepsi Man?
I might be
Pepsi
interested
Man.
in Pepsi Man. Can you refresh me on Pepsi Man, Alex?
He's like a Silver
Well, at least
Surfer
we didn't get
ripoff.
blown
Who
to bits.
doesn't really do anything.
Shit. You didn't bring a knife by any
He
chance,
drinks
did you?
Pepsi.
No.
No,
No,
you
I
run
don't
away from
think-
a
I don't think-
giant
I thought you
Pepsi
had a
can
sword.
chasing you.
Yeah, I don't think at any
Like
point did you
Indiana
drink
Jones
any
and the Boulder.
Pepsi.
Swing this thing.
I thought Alex just said, I don't think anybody actually drinks Pepsi. I thought that's what I heard Alex.
No, I said I don't think he ever actually drinks any Pepsi.
Oh, wow. It's a poor spoken.
Yeah, even he doesn't like it.
He's literally spending the entire game running
Running
away
away.
from a giant Pepsi can.
Oh, I see. He's like terrified to drink it.
Is he made out of Pepsi? That's pretty good.
He kind of looks like Pepsi, I guess. It's like Pepsi colors, I think. Right? Pepsi Man? It's like
He looks like a can of Pepsi, but they actually amorphized into a human being.
Yeah, but then like the regular cans of Pepsi are trying to eat it.
Yeah. So there's some level of cannibalism happening. He's using it like it, though.
Did you know about the KFC multiverse, Alex?
I knew about the KFC dating scene.
Well, I've heard about that too. Just a few years ago when they
Play that off the channel.
I said we should. But
It's just not PC.
I mean, we gotta play into the spider dating scene already.
There's gotta be at least a few.
No, I'm sure there are.
Not on console.
Captain Avery.
Not yet.
It's just like old times, huh?
Just wait till Spider Ladies achieve the same level of saturation.
Elena looks dead.
Oh no.
No, she's
I
in
hope
console.
that got.
Hey,
Wait,
Lena.
I don't want that.
Lena.
Wait, what'll happen?
Ulysses said spider ladies are eventually going to reach
Oh,
like
no, you
gnome
didn't do that.
levels of like social
No.
exposure.
Yeah, there's no way that's possible, right?
Everybody just seems to have
No,
a Spider
have
Lady out
done
in front lawn.
much work.
No.
Goddamn heart attack.
Do you like
Let
busty
me
spider
listen.
lady Sage, or like how do you like your
Sounds
spider
good to
ladies?
me.
Like, what do you look for?
You just like the flat.
You realize we're now even for everything
If
I've
we're doing
ever
this, I mean,
pulled,
like, they
right?
should at least have big tits.
Okay, so
Okay,
you heard it here. Sage loves big titted Spider Lady.
Yeah, I just,
Not by a
I did.
long shot.
I like,
You said
I like
it.
that.
He's just putting it out there.
Yeah, just wanted people to know.
Come on.
Not the spider part, but the tit part.
Okay.
In relationship
Anyone ever
with
tell
this
you you
spider
have-
lady.
No,
This
that's
is how you want spider ladies to be, right?
Do you like them to have like
Yeah,
four
I may have
pairs
heard
of
that
tits or
somewhere
whatever?
before.
That's weird. No,
Well, I mean, if you got four pairs of
You
eyes,
didn't,
four
you didn't
pairs
like
of legs.
Total Recall that much, or what?
the three-titted alien in Total
Yeah.
Recall.
You didn't do it for
I mean, I don't know, man. Were you
You
super
ever
into
get a
that?
Spider
Like,
Lady in
no.
your room? She's
I
like,
think the
"Start
middle,
the reactor."
the middle titty would really throw me.
the middle titty would throw you off.
I still really want to watch the whole comment.
Hey, what's up, Cal?
Or
The
hands.
gunfire means he's still alive. For now.
I still want to watch the whole commentary for Total Recall that
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger
sure
did.
looks like
Oh,
it.
okay.
'Cause
I don't think I've ever.
I've only heard like excerpts from it, but it sounds like one of the funniest commentaries because Arnold Schwarzenegger is like so excited to watch his own movie because he's like, oh, it's got the lady with the three boobies. Like, it's just like
Well, you know, Star Trek almost had a four-titted character.
that's progressive. Trying to think about it because obviously Counselor Troy is kind of
It's a ship graveyard.
Is that more or less honest?
It's probably less ultimately. I mean, being like an adult about it.
It was Gene Roddenberry's idea, so you know he wasn't being about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Sick
that
as
dude was a
anything on
fucking.
this island.
I feel like
Sex
half of Star Trek he came up with as a horny 14-year-old.
That's probably true.
I mean, even if he was an adult at the time, it was still the behavior of a horny to a 14-year-old.
I mean, the second episode of Next Generation is going to hit. The robot's going to fuck a woman.
We're getting closer to them.
How are you doing, Cal?
Which of the aliens in Star Trek did you have sex with?
That's Sam.
He's surrounded.
Come on. We gotta get
Well, Sage is wondering if there are any fighters.
find a way to the beach.
Sleepy, just working.
Say, are there spider aliens?
I don't know.
Actually, there are.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I don't
Sage
know.
looked it up a lot. If you check his Google search history right now, it's
Yeah.
going to be Star Trek aliens, big tits, porn.
Dude, I have no idea if there's weapons. I'm not sure
Star
exactly
Trek
how I got it.
All of it.
I don't fucking know if there's. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, you don't know what they're called. You just jack off.
I
Now, do you even have a big one? That's a lot. The chafing? You imagine the chafing?
Come on, Sage.
Wait, come on, what?
Come on, it's splattered.
You can't be doing this, dude. It's not dignified.
Adopt the spider, come on, the spider. That's Sage's motto. Well, you're the one doing it.
I'm not doing shit.
Say, do you ever search for step spiders?
No. Okay, I do not live in Alabama.
Spider cells, dude. Come on.
He's just a good old boy.
Hey, like Wisconsin comes up on the Pornhub statistics as being into this step fucking sister shit.
Well, you're only one state over, Sage. Come on.
Hey, Minnesota, it's MILFs every year.
Is it MILFs every year?
I actually don't know, but I know it's. I'm pretty sure it's.
I was gonna say, I think
That
Minnesota.
is, that's the
I think
coolest thing we
Minnesota-
should be known for. We should become the MILF state.
Minnesota.
Though. Is it Mills as an
Minnesota.
or Minnesota?
I don't know.
I don't think it's that.
So we
Like, I'm only sexually attracted to other Minnesota.
I only jack at the Fargo.
You betcha.
MILF soda.
That's a good one. Yeah. I'd be proud of my state. If we're,
Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure those maps have had things from Minnesota that I didn't feel good.
that better or worse.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
I think we should start taking pride in the
God damn
things in the things associated with us, like MILFs.
MILFs, yeah.
The golden MILF.
Are MILFs associated with Minnesota?
I probably not. I just threw something out there.
Well, he said that maybe we should do things that are like associated with Minnesota.
Well, look up the statistics, man. They put one out every year. What's the 2024 Pornhub statistics?
Maybe like slot.
Dude, that would make sense.
What is it? What is it? God damn it! It is that.
Now, oh, Sage, you're wrong. We're the stepsisters.
Wait, is that really what it said?
Yeah, it is.
What's Wisconsin?
Time to move. Yeah, what is this?
They're like,
Damn it!
They're like,
Okay, we're going to Wisconsin.
They're like
Yeah,
most of the country.
Most of the country is lesbians.
Yeah. And I guess we were stepsisters. At least we're not cartoon like Nebraska.
Nebraska's entirely into hentai.
Rhode Island is the only MILF state.
Really? Rhode Island is the MILF state.
It's the only MILF state.
I find that hard to believe.
I mean, there isn't that much variety, really. There's some stepsister states, some stepmom states, some cartoon states, some lesbian states, some black and ebony states in the south.
I mean, can you look up the demographics of like what greater number of middle-aged women live in Rhode Island versus Minnesota? that I'd like.
Yeah,
to know.
maybe it's very populated with milk.
Yeah. Just how many middle-aged women live in Minnesota versus Rhode Island?
I don't know if you'll be able to find that, but
Women from like 40 up.
motherfucker, come on.
Minnesota demographic.
That's cross reference.
I know, I'm gonna pull it.
But otherwise,
I just didn't know how else to find that information. Demographics in Minnesota.
Because if we've got more, I think we should be the next step. That's all.
You want to know about women between the ages of what?
Like 40 and up.
Well, you get into guilt territory at some point.
Well, that's you
It's
specific.
got unlimited upside on it.
I think you created the
Fuck her. She can handle it.
No, I'm not gonna figure this out for you, Michael.
Oh,
I can't get you a percentage, dude. I'm not gonna do the math to get the percentage.
Well, Sage, now that you know that we are the step spider state.
Oh, fuck.
Is that entirely because
Wait, step spider?
Yeah, that's
No.
what it says.
It did not. Didn't say step spider.
They start gaslighting yourself.
Stop gaslighting me.
Women look up to
What do women look at?
That's where like a lot of furry shit's coming from.
Never mind. Never mind.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Why? What's their number one for?
I mean, by state. Yeah, I don't know, man. I was gonna say, I've seen a few of these maps over the years, and I've never thought Minnesota came out looking pretty good. That's what's happening.
That's too bad. I mean,
Well, at least we weren't labeled the tampon state after Timor.
We easily could have been. That's good.
let's see here. Shotgun. There we go. Right. You just sounded real disappointed, Alex. What happened?
He was a top relative. I'm not sure what year this is from, but he was a top relative, so you know, the state that searches a term more than any other state.
Okay.
Minnesota was Fuda Hentai.
What is foot? I don't know what that means.
Like hentai foot and stuff?
No, Fuda.
I know what hentai means, but I don't know what foot.
Fuda is where the character is like a woman, but also has a penis. Like that Whitest Kids You Know sketch.
Here's your answer.
Gross, dude.
That's what I said. I didn't think Minnesota ever came out looking that good out of those maps, dude.
All right.
I mean, I would rather be the MILF state, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
It's just Rhode Island, I guess. I would just like to be one of the 25 lesbians.
Yeah, seriously, well, really proud.
Yeah, I'd take that over any of the other options.
Neat. Up on the ship and see him.
Really not. I swear they were trying to make that toy thing.
I'd like to see all the stuff they left out in the book.
Yeah, we gotta get
That'd be crazy.
We gotta say. What else do you do?
Yeah.
Well, you can't Horus the Sun God.
Yeah, see, there's a trailer. There's a trailer from 5 months ago.
That's either AI or like edited together from different movies.
I'm so annoyed by the AI trailers.
Because you get excited for things and then it's not real.
No, it's just they all look so fucking fake immediately. But
See, that's what doesn't bother me about them, because then I don't accidentally believe them.
well, it's just like I think that maybe there might be a trailer up for something, and I have to scroll through like 55 AI trailers.
So you have to actually have that experience, I guess. Maybe I'm just not looking at trailers as often. I don't know.
I was doing it there for a bit, and I was compiling like the top 10 superhero movie trailers.
What's your top 10 AI?
No, I'm not gonna do all that shit. Waste my life away doing that.
Vic, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Although there is an AI video I want to show
How about
you
we get
that
off this damn beach, huh?
I meant to show you like a few months ago, but somebody did like an AI version of trailer of like Game of Thrones. It was like all white trash in the south.
I think I've seen that actually. But it was pretty funny.
It's hilarious. Yeah. Like it's one to one perfect. Like the hillbillies, the Lancers, and all that stuff. And,
That's
yeah.
Action. There we go. element all over. You look it up, or statistics, or
No, I'm seeing what Forrest Gump does in the second book.
now, how many books are there? Is it just
I
2?
think it's just the
Tell me what happens in the second.
The first book sounds insane
I
already.
guess Forrest invents new coke.
Okay.
That seems like a drop from all the other shit he's doing.
Yeah, that seems like way less crazy.
I went to space to the orangutan, and I just
He works on a pig farm.
Also, way less exciting than going to space with an orangutan. Hopefully, he doesn't turn into basic Richard.
So far, the second movie's also good.
Unless they use all the stuff from the first one instead of pulling from the second one, maybe.
I guess he goes on a clandestine mission to Iran. That man gets to meet Ronald Reagan, and they meet the Ayatollah.
Alright, this sounds crazy. Does he, like, solve the
well, he does have a religious rehabilitation in the Holy Land along with John Hinckley Jr.
Not worth doing.
No, I think it's a good idea.
Pull from the first book. Just for the sequel, just pull from the first book instead.
Or something. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it'd be pretty weird to watch, like.
So is the book version of, like, Forrest Gump just like the Gary Stew? Is that what it sounds
It's
like?
like the original. I don't know. I guess it's also trying to sell the idea of, like, you know, somebody of his intelligence could, you know, fucking do all these great things still. So,
You're right, but I mean, when you take it to that level, it just starts to feel like,
well, it does sound so. It does sound so. Yeah.
It sounds less like they're trying to sell you on that idea and more that they're trying to make fun of that idea.
yeah. I mean, shit, if you wrote a book like this, except it was about Einstein, I still think they were just, like, making fun of Einstein.
Well, that's true. That would seem like something
Christ, how
Yeah,
many of these
exactly.
trucks did you
I
bring?
think there are a lot of people jacking off to Einstein.
Somebody's right.
Let us know in the comments down below if you're jacking off to Einstein.
Yeah. Let us know if you know of anybody that's jacking off.
I don't know about this guy.
Well, we gotta, you know, we gotta get like a poll. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's so many fucking guys.
True.
Yeah, they gotta tell us.
I don't think it was that.
I guarantee, dude. You're gonna tell me no one is jacking off to Einstein?
Why would they?
Well, why would a lot of things that we know happen?
That's a fair point.
Shoreline Merc had an RPG.
I mean, I always try to imagine that everything's happened at least once.
What?
Still,
Okay.
Like,
which picture of Ice guy?
the one where he's sticking his tongue out.
It's definitely that one, dude.
Did you ever wanted to get tongued by anal rim?
Somebody does, though.
Yeah, somebody's seen that tongue and like,
There is somebody out there, like, for whom, like, Einstein is to them what Gnomes are to you.
yeah, does that help sell the concept?
Think of it this way: Einstein is to someone out there.
Out there with spider ladies are to say.
Well, nobody could like Einstein that.
Fuck off.
In case anybody doesn't know, Sage is just a little spider puppet.
He's the only spider fucker of any kind.
Well, only no.
There's no way.
He's kind of
There's how many spiders fuck like this here?
0.
So, just like trying to figure out what is there's one of the things where it's like, yeah, I don't fucking spiders, I know spiders. Is it like a religious break you'll take on a Monday or anything?
Do you believe that when you die, you will get something?
Don't believe that.
It's a much higher.
That was almost cool and then pathetic.
Yeah, that was great. You're gonna die.
How do you survive this?
Well, I mean, how does he survive anything?
No, I was thinking about like fish just seeing
Fast enough. It's like Austin Powers is coming at you.
Sully? How you doing, Nate? Look out! Go to the RPG! Playtime over.
There you go.
God and liberty,
I
asshole.
don't think you need to get your spider theme song in as like the starting song.
Nice work, kid.
Well, that's something we can only do with the PC. But even then, we got a song that references all of us in one song to be our intro.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's more
I
fun
love
though.
spiders so much.
Guys, no, I'm not the only one that's gonna be getting
I mean,
that.
technically, because you're the one
Just
who
because
created
it is your channel, I think it should start out.
people
Say
get
Jim
to
the
you,
Spider
get to know
Lady,
you the
it's
most.
Destiny.
You're in all the streets.
Uh-huh.
We aren't in
Starts
all
out
the
that.
streets.
Yeah,
And we're like, hello everybody, that's
really
that's what you need to know.
Yeah. And he really describes you as a person.
Uh-huh.
Like your entire character and personality.
How you doing?
Really, that's everything you need to know.
But, and then we'll play
About
the
all
song
you
for
got
all of
going
us
on,
closing out.
God.
Hey,
It's like your full-time job now.
how's that? Oh,
Fucking
Fuck,
spiders.
no, it is not.
Fucking spiders? Yeah, it is.
Been pregnant and
Fuck, no.
spiders?
left side. Graze my face.
Get out of
Dude,
here.
nobody's as good at it as you.
That's for sure.
I'm not taking that compliment.
You let his crew.
I don't know if I meant to this one, but it's still true.
You fuck a lot of spiders, man.
Hey, look.
And they keep coming back. Man.
Not the whole out.
Must be doing something right.
Yeah, they keep coming, dude. Like, I mean, you really put the effort in.
Which way?
On the beach,
They
other
keep
side of this
coming,
town.
you keep coming.
Good, I hope all that ruckus didn't attract any attention.
Whoa. Sorry. What are we doing?
What do you think we're doing?
You're
We're
pretty
getting the hell
gentle
off of
with
this
them
rock.
spiders, aren't you?
Right. We
You say
could do
Gentile?
Gentle.
that. Or we
Gentile.
Shortcut to
Ulysses, does it feel good for you to
Huey's
not have to put a lot of effort in? Dead body can't really get anything out of it.
Hey, screw Ray.
It's kind of you really get to be a selfish lover and not feel bad about it.
Wow, well, you're really overshadowing me with your spider fucking prowess over here.
Hey, Shadow.
Hey, come on, don't bring Alex into this.
I'm just genuinely curious about Sage and the
We
spiders.
can do this. Nathan, come on.
Can you explain it to us,
Around.
Sage? Like, what's the
No,
appeal?
I can't. I can't
Every
explain it.
scuttled, every last ship.
I have
on
no
this
explanation for
You're
it.
or
You know why?
professor.
Because he was hell bent on keeping his treasure,
island. Exactly.
no matter the cost to the others around him.
Then you must got a
Because he
PhD in
didn't
spider
want anyone to
fucking
follow
tools.
him. Because he was leaving.
You know, I don't have anything for you.
I found his
Look,
map
you
of
aren't
the
offering
island.
it for us right now.
Okay?
You know,
That's his ship right under that mountain.
You have a lot of
That's
like
where our treasure is.
videos you've done to
And he's
educate
exactly
public
where
on
Rafe
this.
is headed right now.
I don't.
While we
During
stand around
COVID,
here
he would have
arguing
had to
like
make a bunch
idiots.
of video
What
lectures on
if
it, you know?
he's already left the island?
video
and the
lectures
ship
on
sunk
fucking
somewhere out
spiders?
there in the middle of
Yeah.
the ocean.
No,
Put up a
okay.
whole,
What
like,
would that even be?
It would be a whole course on Pornhub.
How long we been chasing this thing? Huh?
Jesus.
You and me.
I just...
No offense to these guys. But they don't get it.
I don't.
Actually, Sam, they do.
I guess I should pay attention to the story here for a minute.
Yeah, I blanked out for a second there, and I
First
thought
we
they said
have seen this
HAL 9000.
kind
I
of
was like,
obsession.
what?
Now that sounds like the Forrest Gump scene.
We're not those kids anymore.
Treasure hunting with
No.
HAL 9000? Yeah, that's definitely whatever the
We
third
got nothing
Forrest
to
Gump
prove.
book's gonna be.
Victor, where's that plane?
Right this way.
Stubbed his toe.
I thought he died.
Ah! I mean, Charlie's got to be in his fucking 70s
far?
or something. He's still doing this.
Just through this port town.
I mean, I guess it keeps you fit.
Yeah, I suppose.
Hey, if the
What
spider's thick,
shoreline
it
set up
keeps
an
him fit.
ambush
That's
by
the
the
safe.
plane?
They did.
Jesus Christ.
So what makes you so sure?
Because they're heading
Moving those massive thoraxes, dude.
for the treasure.
This way.
God damn it.
I didn't know you were into thick spiders.
There she is.
I think he's in spiders, all spiders,
It's a long
all
drop.
shapes, stripes,
How did you get here?
sizes.
I hopped down a few of these walls, but I guess we'll have to find another
That's
way
female
around.
spiders?
No spiders at all, actually.
No, that's I started with the believable.
I jumped
This
down
is why
from
you got
there.
that New Year's card.
There's something we can put under it.
It is worth it. Also, worth it to Alex and worth it to Sage ultimately.
We all get something.
Everybody gets one, like Spider-Man.
Sage gets a lot of spider pussy.
Give me a hand, Sam.
That's true.
All right.
You take some pride in that, right, Sage?
Did you consider that in a
Take pride in
The
it.
spider player you are.
You wish this was the Spider Mill state?
Hey, you need a hand?
Are you like the
Thanks.
after a
We got
fight?
You keep one in each pocket of a bathrobe.
Dude,
I call these my pocket pussies. I don't know why I made him sound like Sean Connery there. For a second.
I think the spider ladies like it when Sage puts on a Sean Connery voice.
Do you? Do you just...
I've never done that.
Well, certain sounds are hypnotic to the spider, so I would think also.
The voice of Sean Connery is hypnotic to spiders.
That's probably hypnotic.
Hey, you got the
That's
doctor
weirdly
you're getting
specific.
spider pussy.
That's probably hypnotic to every woman, you
Check
know.
that thing out.
It's like a sky rail or
I'm
something.
Spider. Spider bondage.
The pain comes later. That's also a Bane quote. Oh no,
Far
it's fear.
enough.
The time for fear comes later.
The time for pain comes later. Let's see, where's the thing to like spin this?
Whoa, check that thing out.
Man, that was
Like
such
a
a good
sky
Sean
rail or
Connery
something.
impression. Bane
Think it
did.
still works?
Is that what he was going for?
Kind of. Partially.
Definitely what it sounded like.
You said there was also some gypsy that was like the king of the boxers or whatever back in the day that had a specific voice that he was emulating.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay.
That was all like just very particular to what Tom Hardy was researching for the role. Which is funny that, you research for a Bane role, but, he did it.
There's no controls, but I bet I could pull the platform with my rope.
Research what exactly? Because it didn't really make it feel like Bane, the comic book character.
Well, no, he
not
he
sure
pulled
yet.
in a lot of different DNA from pretty much everywhere else for that kid.
Everything but the comics.
Yeah, kind of true. I mean, they gave him like a face sort of covering thing, and they made him muscular.
Got an idea?
Had an accent. That was about as far as what they needed to cover for Bane, they thought. So.
Still making no progress on that. What's your stupid idea, Sam? Ah, okay, I see.
Okay, Victor, can I borrow you for a sec?
Sure.
All right, go ahead, Nathan. Yeah, we'll hold it down. You jump across.
Not
It's
gonna
always,
drop me,
oh
are
shit.
I love they put in all that effort.
Killed yourself.
There we go.
Made it!
Here we come.
Sully with my bad hip, I'm making it across.
Okay, we're ready.
You're strong enough to really pull all three of people in
This is
this
some
thing.
impressive
Yeah,
engineering for a bunch of
that's
pirates.
true.
This is not. Whoa!
You guys alright?
Yeah. It's like a roller coaster.
Come on up, Nathan.
Where? You just climb up like this?
All right, Nathan, you climb on up. I'll grab you.
Okay, there we go. So, Alex, you said next week is when you're not going to be here, right? So we'll wait to start Jedi Power Battles.
You guys said
No. We can't. I don't.
It would be unfair to you.
I think we all might.
I hate
Hey man, I was being merciful.
Come on, just jump, I'll
Well,
catch
yeah. Well, I think I have one that we could do in like a little one-sitting game we can do when
you.
we're
No,
going.
no, don't
not
you
my
even
fault
think
they
about
make
it.
no
You hear me?
I'm
calendars.
sorry I got you in this. All of you.
Hey, all that doesn't matter anymore, okay? Just jump.
I gotta see this thing through, Nathan.
Sam, hey, listen to me. If you do this, I'm not coming after you. You hear me?
I'm sorry.
Sam!
You called your bluff?
He's gonna get himself killed. Come on.
She's probably right.
Of course she is. Let's go.
Up here. Maybe we can head him off.
I'm gonna save him, and I'm gonna punch him.
All right, let's just worry about the saving part first.
What the hell is he thinking? I mean, after everything that we... Wasn't this enough?
Nope.
Let's just find him. Hey, we can get over that wall with this. Come on.
Here, we got you.
Yeah, amazing gold.
You ready?
Together.
Yeah, the wheels were falling off.
I think this is probably.
Well, compared to the shit from 1,000 years ago into.
I know there's more of that.
That's fair. That's fair.
See?
Okay.
This isn't gonna hold.
Tank, go.
No, I got it.
I feel like the safe option would be to just roll down a little bit.
Grab some wood. Now it's.
Now how the hell are we supposed to get up there?
Sully, how are you gonna get there anyway?
Yeah. He seems to
Nate?
be able to just climb
No.
and climb and
yourself.
climb.
I'll come right back, okay?
He's got to be the
He's
most
not gonna
in shape
leave
old
without a
man.
fight.
Well, then I'll
And,
fight
like
him
all
if
the
I
video
have to.
games,
Either
right?
way, I'm bringing him back.
Like the opposite.
Get the plane as close to the mountain as you can.
Yeah, right.
Be ready for a quick getaway.
Like J.K. Simmons
Like there's
is in
another
real
kind?
life.
It's not fair.
He would have been a better pick for Sully in
Yeah,
the movies.
he can play ball.
Doing the
Oh,
dishes.
yeah.
We take turns.
Maybe anything other than Mark
Don't
Wahlberg.
even think about not coming back.
Well, they probably could have done worse than
I love
Walter.
you.
Sully, let's see.
Who would be worse? Tom Holland. Tom Holland played Sully.
Yeah.
Tom Holland is Sully and Mark Wahlberg was Nathan Drake.
Perfect.
I feel like a younger John Goodman would be a good Sully.
Yeah, actually. I mean, hell, even current age John Goodman, if you just had him a little slimmer and got him to grow a mustache.
Right.
Because, I mean, Sully is supposed to be old.
He's got to be like in the 70s now or something.
I think that's how old Sully's supposed to be. Obviously, I mean, he's moving around like he's definitely not, but...
Well, as long as he's moving around better than Patrick Stewart.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on, isn't
Patrick
everybody...
Stewart would be a worse Sully.
There you go.
Oh, God.
What? No, you want Patrick.
Sam!
He's at the peak of his career right now.
Damn it. I'm sure he's a ways
He's
off.
only a decade on from that stellar role as the poop emoji.
Just gonna head to the
I do
creepy
think
mountain,
the
see if Sam...
emoji was a better
Get the
role.
hell out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be laughing about the whole thing tomorrow.
That felt like the poop emoji experience.
Yeah, I mean, it might as well have just been the poop emoji commanding his paycheck.
Yeah.
That's that show should have been.
Right.
Sounds slightly more entertaining than that actual show.
Here we go.
Oh, Jerry, how'd you
Back on the
shit?
trail. The footprints end here.
He must have committed suicide.
Come on, which way
He
did
got
he
hit
go?
by the car.
God, yeah. Well, I mean, even in season 1, it was stupid. Where like, you know, he dies, and then like these robots bring him back to life, and they're like, "We built you a robot body, so it won't have the same limitations as your body, but also we programmed it to be an old man body that will be worthless and feeble, and you'll die in the same amount of time you're going to die anyway."
Huh, they're really contradicting themselves there, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, I never made it to that point in season 1 of Picard. I saw like the first 2 episodes,
Here we go.
and I thought there was something maybe in the first episode, but even after the second one, I'd already kind of lost interest.
No?
Don't worry, it just kind of rips off Mass Effect. So.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, from how you describe it, it just sounds like it gets worse and worse. So.
It does.
And the season 2 is unbelievable how stupid it is.
That's like that is like a parody of Star Trek.
Like it feels like it's made by someone that hated Star Trek.
Yeah.
Maybe they did.
That's possible.
Well, that's what probably some modern fans would say about modern
didn't
Star
fall
Trek
to
or whatever.
Yeah, I think that.
I just feel like a lot
I'll
of
get a chance to
a
kill you.
lot of remakes and like reboots these days feel like they're made like by people who hate the source material.
Whoops. Or just didn't give a shit about it to begin
Yeah,
with.
or just like they want to like change it so dramatically, like
They
kind of
think
invalidate what
right.
came before.
Yeah.
You didn't
Or
fall to
just do
your
it
death, so
updated or whatever.
They can make it better.
Right.
I'll get a
Like,
chance
that's
to
why I
kill
think
you.
of all the Treks right now, the only one I really fuck with is Strange New Worlds.
Sure.
And that's just because it reminds me of classic Trek. But
Jesus Christ.
really, I don't think you need, like, multiple Trek shows on at once. You should just have one
That
solid.
is-
I think
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
They learned that
Oh,
lesson the hard way.
Yeah.
I mean, we and Ulysses even tried to watch some Enterprise, and we didn't even get that far.
We made it through 2 episodes, wasn't it? And then we were like, no more.
That might have been, yeah, that might have been it. We might have only
Enterprise
watched 2.
just got
What's
back.
this?
Yes. Yeah, that's the one where he thinks he, like, fucks, like a Vulcan at his dog's funeral and does alien blackface because he thinks the aliens will find it respectful.
What's that episode of It's Always Sunny where Charlie thinks he's Scott Bakula?
Oh,
Or at the end
Here we
or
go.
Oh,
Isn't that like the Wizard Laws themed episode
Sam?
or something like that?
there was definitely
They're
a
like
whole quantum leap
leaping.
thing. Yeah. yeah, I remember that. I do remember that.
Is it also the musical
It
episode?
might be.
I'm trying to remember if they combined the ideas of the musical and the
Quantum leap thing.
Wizard
That might have
Wizard
been
of Oz.
not just Wizard of Oz, but the
there you
Wiz.
are.
The Wiz.
Did you do an episode based on Wicked?
Sam!
On Wicked?
Yeah.
Of Star Trek?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I love it.
You guys see that movie?
Wicked?
I did.
How was it?
I mean, it was alright. I mean, it's literally the only version of it I've ever seen.
Jesus.
So I
swear,
can't be
Sam,
like
if
one of
Rafe
those
and
people
Nadine don't kill
who's
you,
like, oh, the Broadway is
just
so
wait.
much better. Like, I don't know. But
That was yeah.
It was better than Cats for me. I'll say that.
It would be amazing if it wasn't.
Yeah, Jesus, that's like one of the worst things I've ever subjected my eyes to.
What was worse between
Fucking
Cats or
cockroach.
Flash?
That's tough.
Because I honestly think I might have disliked Flash more.
I did that.
Yeah, I think Flash was worse.
It's tough. I was kind of high during Cats, so that made it really.
I was high during both, and it did not help with Flash at all.
Yeah, I didn't have that either as a help or a harm in that scenario. But,
I thought you.
no,
Yeah,
for the Flash, what I'm saying is like I didn't have being. No, Flash. I don't think I was high. Was I?
well, the edibles I took were the ones you gave me, so.
Maybe
I don't know. Yeah, I thought you would have had
You were
access to it.
probably high, but the movie was so bad you felt like you were.
The movie ruined it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, like, my high just disappeared because of how not little fun I was having.
Then it gave you a migraine.
It did. It did. That movie actually gave me a migraine because it was that
I
bad.
still remember you telling me afterward, like, that movie was so bad, where you were like, I don't know if I can watch movies anymore.
Yeah, I thought about, like, selling everything I owned, shaving my head, and moving to a Buddhist temple because of how bad that movie was. It was like, I think I gave up on the concept of entertainment for a little while.
and material wealth.
Material, just like everything. I just was like, nah, man, fuck Western civilization. No, I wouldn't have.
Chose wisely.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
You were
even.
smarter than us.
No, I genuinely am glad we didn't even try and have you watch that one.
Like sometimes wanting to see the worst thing does bite me in the ass. But
Oh my god, that's Avery's ship.
Yeah, that one, the most I think I've ever felt that way. Like, even Cats was like the less of a horrible, just like.
At least we could laugh at that. I feel like that, like, we were all just, like, fucking, like, dead-eyed, like, grim-faced, like, you know, going through Flash like it was fucking Death Mars.
I felt like that through a lot of Cats though, and Cats like
Cats was awful.
yeah,
It was.
Cats gave me.
It seems less awful in hindsight because of the Flash, I think, to me.
Cats gave me what I feel like is a glimpse into what hell looks
It
like.
was super visually.
So then what is the Flash?
The Flash is just one of the most poorly made human achievements of all time.
Because Cats was fucking ugly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The Flash was ugly too, though. I thought that
No,
was
it
horrible.
is ugly.
Like Christmas lights.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I found the Flash like just as, if not more,
Maybe
visually
it's just another corner of hell. The Flash. I don't know.
I can see that. Yeah.
If you have to subject yourself to those weird-looking babies and ovens. Like,
Yeah.
I guess this is my
Like it made the like
Microwave.
the Dead Eyes and like Polar Express look completely normal and
That Polar
realistic.
Express does thrill me.
Oh, that's a nightmare of a movie, but it looked normal compared to
I would
Flash.
definitely want to pull the shit either of those movies.
No, I'm over those two for sure, but that was like one of the previous standards of how something could just be like fucking horribly unsettling, and then those movies completely blew it out of the water.
I feel like Cats does more of a job of making you feel like you're watching sort of Lovecraftian thing there.
Yeah.
But Flash gives you more of like this uncomfortable feeling, like in like, you know, like it's not. It's like if you were watching a Lovecraft movie directed by Epstein.
Did you really do all that, Sam?
Dude.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with it.
It's just, you know, you feel like it makes your skin crawl, you know?
The Flash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. It's like Flash was an abomination that, like, it did also make me feel nauseous. But that's the weird thing. Cats, I don't remember if Cats made me feel nauseous, but it did make my skin.
Sure.
Just me personally.
Sure. I mean, I'm not denying, you know, your trauma.
Like both movies made me nauseous. I don't know if Cats. I mean, it
I never felt physically sick with Cats personally. I mean, like I hated it.
Mentally, I felt unwell.
Yeah.
I know whoever made those movies was mentally
Down here?
No, that's for sure.
Good.
Well, part of Flash's problem is it doesn't feel like anyone made it. It just, I mean, it is the most corporate, fucking soulless piece of
Well, and
shit.
the CGI is so.
Oh, yeah.
It's so the cockroaches.
Oh,
the
it wouldn't be
mice.
with Cats.
Yeah. The Flash had those babies and then all the cameos of dead celebrities.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have it. Can't compare.
We're done.
Most of my men are dead, Rafe, and those who aren't have already left.
I mean, that also sounds like hell if you describe it. Baby's
The end is
microwave and
literally
shit. I
in
mean,
sight.
That maniac pirate of yours has rigged this entire cave. I'm not setting foot on his ship.
Nadine, if you cut and run right now, the loss of all your men, everything that we've done.
Oh, wait, right.
We have millions in gold right here. I'd say that plus our lives is something.
No wonder so many of your men abandoned.
Okay, we're good.
Excuse me?
Yeah, no, I mean, but also, Alex, consider this. It's, not confirmed that this is a fact, but it has long been rumored that George Reeves killed him, not Christopher Reeves, George Reeves, right, killed himself because of being typecast as Superman and, hated his life and where it went because of that.
Okay.
And they CGI'd hit that guy into the finale of The Flash as Superman in a cameo fest of multiple other dead actors.
Finish what it is that we started.
well, I mean, also after decades of not being able to walk and trying to walk again, that seems fucked up with Christopher Reeves.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up too. At least I guess with Christopher Reeves though, he liked being Superman and was happy that he did it.
Yeah.
Whereas George Reeves seemed to specifically kill himself because he hated that one role. So
Yeah,
much.
it's not like if Christopher Reeve hadn't played Superman that he might not have fallen off that horse.
And both wildly disrespectful too. Don't get me wrong, both of them are. But just to take the guy who killed himself because he was, at least theoretically, killed himself because he got typecast as Superman, and then make that guy Superman after he's dead. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's even what's that? The last 10 minutes of the movie or something?
Yeah, that's the climax.
I was already feeling sick before that point. I mean, that added to it for sure. But
don't forget possibly the worst part. Naked Ezra.
Yeah, 2 Ezra Millers. And
it wasn't just one Ezra Miller; it was 2 Ezra. You know what that movie is about? The Flash going back in time and kidnapping himself as a teenager.
No.
Which sounds like something Ezra Miller would do.
I mean, it's something Ezra Miller did do.
Yeah, well, he's an expert in kidnapping.
Yeah. He's like, okay, if we're going to do a time heist to kidnap someone, this is how you would do it.
He had a lot of odd specifics.
Yeah.
Let's see what you have in store for us, Captain Avery.
Yeah, we're out of Thief soon.
Yep. It's chapter. Today's stream will actually be a little shorter than usual. So. Let's see here. Just gonna swim over to the ship.
Yeah.
It's very Goonies finding the ship in the cave.
Oh shit!
That didn't happen. Hey, you guys.
Priceless archaeological find. Let's blow the shit out of it.
Shoreline.
What is it?
Shoreline is the name of the PMC.
Oh.
Oh, cool. But they feel like they're probably not.
It's hard to be worse than Blackwater.
Why they had to make it.
What'd they change it to?
I don't remember what they changed it to.
Whoa. Look at that.
There's the treasure.
It's all on fire. Good job.
Damn. Was it worth it?
Not anymore.
I imagine you just get just a pocket full of this.
And I'm surprised he's not low.
I think the only game in this entire franchise that they ever actually got some of this stuff was Sully at the end of the first one. Like, yeah, I grabbed a little gold on the way out. I think I ended up living off of that ever since.
That's how you know Sully's the brain.
Sully is definitely the smartest one here.
Not Nathan.
I mean, Nathan is
Nathan's
like
good at what he does, but he's not the brains.
Nathan sometimes seems like the brains.
He's an adventurer.
Like, he knows history, but because I guess, I don't know, he finds it interesting, so he learns it, memorizes it, but in terms of practicality,
Sam!
Hey, Nate.
Where is Sam?
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
He's alive. This idiot nearly got us all killed.
I'm getting him out of here.
No, you're not.
Rafe, you can have the treasure, all right? Just let me save my brother.
After everything he's done? How noble of you. But no.
We stay here any longer and
It's
we're all
got a
dead.
damn
Is that what you
familial
want?
obligation.
That's not what I said. What do you think, Nadine? Good to see you up and about. Be a dear and relieve Nate there of his gun.
Hand it over.
You really think you can trust him?
For some reason, I
Not
have
your
the feeling
concern.
that one of them's just going to shoot.
Now,
the
why
other
are you
in the
trying
bed
to
or
instigate? Nate? Nadine and I are partners. I don't screw over my partners.
yes, that's true, in a very literal sense.
You and your brother, though. Right from the start, you took advantage of my
I
generosity.
get all Austin Powers about it. Hey, what's up, afternoon, too?
You learn.
How are you? I think we're all doing good. You guys all doing
What
good?
are you doing?
Now you give me your gun.
How are you doing, afternoon, too? You made it just in time for the
won't ask
climax
you
of the game.
again.
You are being profoundly stupid right now.
Look over there.
Stop screwing around. Jesus!
I said look!
Okay, it's a couple of skeletons. So what?
I don't know as much about history as you boys, but I've got a pretty good idea who those two are.
Well, enlighten us.
It's Avery and two. They killed each other.
Good for them. What's the point?
Everyone obsessed with this
I do
treasure.
like the way this villain's personality comes across.
Yeah.
What, you're just leaving us here to die?
Oh, I'm just leaving. Whether you die or not, I don't really care.
Nadine, wait.
So long, Rafe.
Nadine!
I want
You
to
open
time
this goddamn door right now!
gotten out of this kind of situation.
Rafe,
That's
she's
a lot.
gone!
Nathan
Give me
having
a
to
hand,
work
we'll all
with
get
me,
out of
that
here.
was a cool idea.
No, that won't work.
Come on, help me with Sam and I'll help you open the door.
I'm not going to be able to enjoy one of these coins. Knowing that you and your
Never
worthless
mind, the helping
brothers
is not going to happen.
Yeah. Kind of looks like Skeet Ulrich. I can see that a little bit,
definitely
especially with that haircut,
Like
too.
young Skeet Ulrich.
Your
Yeah.
fencing when we get outside.
Nate, just shut up.
Skeet Ulrich, yeah, well, yeah, a little bit.
Seriously, Rafe, this is insane, even for you.
You want to hear insane? Nathan Drake raced a madman and his entire army to the steps of Shambhala.
Jesus.
Nathan
know,
Drake
Skeet's kinda
found the lost
making a
city in the
comeback,
middle of the
isn't
Rub al-Khali
Is Skeet making a comeback?
It's like,
What kind of comeback?
isn't that what, like,
get
the
out of here
post
together.
on Blue's
Nathan Drake
Yeah, they go-
discovered
Yeah.
the fable.
Oh, God.
El
That's
Dorado.
the Skeet.
I don't think this guy is going to be bringing them something.
Jesus.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
I don't know.
Unless you're literally asking for your comeback.
It's growing.
Little combat. Oh yeah, that's true, because they modeled Steve's Ghostface, right? So
Oh,
he's the Ghostface that's in Mortal Kombat. Just to do like that X-ray move on Ghostface,
I get it, you don't
it's
like me
Skeet
very
Ulrich's
much.
face that comes out of the
You know,
mask.
for all your greatness, Nate, you have nothing. You are nothing.
And I warned you to get out of my way.
I have sacrificed everything to find Avery, and I'm not gonna let a couple of two-bit thieves, a senile con man, and
Hey, it's always
stuck
great
journalist
shit.
take that away from me.
Yeah, we get that
You care about that parade of losers so much. I'm going to make sure they join you.
I thought yours was a little cooler than this. That's the
You know how to...
I can't believe Biden was out there the other day suggesting he would have won the election.
Oh, wow.
If what? What?
Just in general,
That
he thinks
if
he
he
would
would
have
have
been
been
better.
able to run.
Oh,
he was,
Yeah, sure, after that debate, that was a great job.
Yeah. That was when everybody was 100% certain that Trump was going to win.
And what was the second debate? After that?
well, that
Maybe he would have brought up the man on the moon.
If this had Biden, they wouldn't even have done a second debate because it's just here to do it.
That's true. They would have been like, you know, we shouldn't have to do debates even.
well, they the polling that the Biden campaign was getting had him losing by 400 elections. Like he would have lost New Jersey and maybe
That would have looked like
Oregon
Reagan
and
second.
Mexico.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been as bad as that, but it would have been the worst loss in decades. Right. Well, that's why they forced him out because they could see that polling and they were like, no. But apparently Biden still thinks he would have won the election.
That's, I mean, well, he's got dementia, so of course he thinks he would have.
I mean, he thinks that shitting his pants is presidential duty.
Hey, that was an achievement.
No one else has ever done it.
Any other world leaders that would come from their pants in front of the polls. I know that's been fact checked, and they say
I'm staying in the race, man. Listen here, Jack.
I know they say that didn't happen, but why would you need to change? Why would you need to change your pants? Why would you come back with different pants after you met the Pope? What other reason would you need to change your pants?
I wouldn't have thought Rafe was such a stylish fucking sword fighter.
He has the name for it. Into the fire.
This might hurt a little.
That's 300-year-old steel, I think.
Yeah, he's at least got a fucking...
You wonder how sharp
They aren't hit because
I mean, even if it's just as a blunt weapon. I mean,
it would hurt. Not effective. Either way, you're hitting them.
Oh, sure.
What how many tetanus shots Nathan Drake has had?
Too bad.
I think it's best. Well, if they're super dull, maybe not.
A little disappointed.
Good.
Oh, even if
I mean, yeah, if the swords are old and dull, then yeah, I mean, he probably wouldn't have been able to cut him open on one strike like that. So that's one way in which it's actually pretty realistic. Granted, not that that's really a concern for these games in the first place.
I like that you're fighting.
Maybe next time.
Come on, Nate. Come on!
So it's actually the best boss fight in the entire franchise, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of thought of the way that the knee has been the muscle the whole time.
Wouldn't have they actually put up a fight, really?
Right.
Come on, Nate. Come on!
Fucking hell.
Adios, amigo.
It's a hard one.
Come on, Nate. Come
But man, if they just help you with the raptor off your brother.
Yeah, he could have.
Now that's the Nathan Drake I hear so much about.
All right. We're done here. I'm taking my brother and we're leaving. You want to stay and burn with the ship, you be my guest.
You got me.
You know what, Nate? Underneath all the bravado, you're just a sad little boy with delusions of grandeur.
Who, by the way, can't fence for shit. So long, Nathan.
I guess he's like a rich and he like grew up like doing like fencing sports as a kid or something. He might be really good at this specific thing. Yeah.
You don't know what to give up. Good. That's good. Don't hand it to me. I had everything handed to me on a goddamn silver platter.
I earned this.
Oh, I deserve this.
You want the treasure, Rafe? It's all yours. Holy shit.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
I've been very surprised if you survived that.
No, he's dead. He's definitely dead.
Hey, come on, let's get you out of here.
Like I've had this thing on top of me for 45 minutes.
Try it again. It's no use.
I didn't like that. Oh yeah, he's over there. His hands crushed up.
Listen to me.
That was the perfect
All I ever
meeting.
wanted to do was find this treasure with you. Sure, we did it. We did it, brother, okay? It's all right. There's gonna be another way. Nathan, you gotta go. There's gonna be some. Gotta go! It's tough. There is no other way. Come on, Nathan, I gotta know you made it out all right. Nathan, the whole place is about to blow up! That's it. That's it! What the hell are you doing? You stress me. Damn it. Just get your head down.
I guess so. He's gonna have a spare one in it.
Good to know that 300-year-old gunpowder.
Good idea.
It'd be funny if we just accidentally drowned him out.
Son of a bitch. I just wanna know. Come on.
Well, in theory, if you came back with some like big construction equipment and like a lot of money,
Sure,
you'd probably dig into this.
It would still work. Well, all that's right.
It'll sink to the bottom of the water here, but it'll still be in the water. Yeah. I mean, it would be a fucking expedition, right? But
Well, it'd be
you could
just
do
like
it.
it'd just be like the wreck hunting they do now. It'd be guys in scuba suits going down.
Yeah.
Shit and bags.
Totally.
Well, they did recover all
that.
that stuff from Japan.
True.
Or even like any number of recovered shipwrecks. Buy the blues from to this day.
Well, you know, with fascinating, we've recovered stuff from shipwrecks from 2,000 years ago. So.
Mm-hmm. And for full of shitty wine.
Holy shit.
Take a few machine.
Yeah.
You don't want to drink any of that one?
Nate! Nate!
Hey.
Vinegar now.
Are you okay? Oh. Hey!
It's like they found some like Swedish ship that
Hey, Sully, I
sank
got
like
him.
300 years ago with a bunch of bottles of champagne.
Right here.
It's like, I bet that champagne's not great.
On the other hand, they did thaw a mammoth out of the ice one time and ate some of it, and it was supposed to be pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, that was somewhat recently, a few years ago.
That's wild.
People are eating mammoth recently.
I mean, weren't they pretty close to cracking the genetic code of mammoths?
They are, yeah.
There was,
Yeah, they already
there's a
have.
guy in Russia who wants to start a theme park.
Well, they've already done the thing where they flipped like the switches in like elephant DNA, so that like once they breed a few generations, they will produce mammoths.
Right.
That's already a thing that's like in motion.
But
I'm
they're
sure Russia
supposed
wants
to
to
be
do that because they're desperate
mammoth
for.
park.
They need to deploy the mammoths in Ukraine.
But like our tanks aren't working anymore, so we need mammoths.
Just strap a gun to it. No.
That'd be kind of cool. Turrets on top.
Oh,
of
yeah,
mammoths. That's a cool visual.
Like Lord of the Rings, but with guns.
Yeah.
Shoot the fucking Uba kill.
Okay, you're making war sound cool.
Make war good. Make war great again.
Thanks, Sully.
Make war Lord of the Rings.
Don't be a
That'd be
stranger.
cool. I mean,
Make
we
Lord of
never.
the Rings.
Next time you're in town.
Well, yeah,
Right,
that's not
they do need
Somebody
that.
go talk
Do
to
that.
Bezos.
Somebody kill Bezos.
Anyway, these little bunny surprises all over the headmaster's bed.
Hey, what are you telling her?
Was the bunny
Just about
shitting
your
on
little
someone's
magic.
bed?
Oh, yeah?
Please.
Oh, I hate you.
What was your stage
That
name?
had fun.
Go on, tell her.
Nate the Great. It's not funny. It makes sense.
It
In his
rhymes.
defense, you were pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look, Sam, it has been an experience getting to meet you.
But the handshake,
Well,
bring it in for the real thing, sister. You take care of this numbskull, all right?
yeah, I will.
I thought he was gonna be like he doesn't deserve it.
I like her.
Fucking moving it on this
God,
way.
she sure seems to love you.
I know, right?
I mean, after this game, I mean,
Listen, the offer
this,
still
is,
stands.
this is like the
I
worst he
appreciate
treated her,
it.
right?
That's
Like,
kinda
in
I feel
true.
like you're imposing. You're not. We
It's
talked
not.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean,
It's a little bit of that, okay? But
they imply like that they got married after 2 and then divorced by the time 3 happened. So there's shit going on.
Why?
Right.
This strange feeling of
Emptiness.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, as thrilling as the next adventure might be, in the end, I always left with that same feeling.
Because you destroy every city you find.
So what you're going to keep and what you're going to let go.
Well,
we
I
can't
guess I'm
hang
just
out
not
and
there yet. And besides, you know, you got a few ancient cities on me. I can't let that slide. So.
Yeah, I left a couple out there.
Well, thank you.
Did he? I feel like
Not
they're.
so sure.
Yeah, I feel like they're probably all gone.
Yeah.
It's just a big smoking crater with like a
Same.
post-it note that says Nate was here.
We sure have a little brother. Come on.
Listen, you don't do anything I wouldn't do, all right?
Get out of here.
I mean, how long is that list? Realistically.
Good night.
It's you and me now, kid.
So, Victor, what's next for you?
Retirement.
Well, before I got dragged into this, I was working on a business deal of sorts.
He's never gonna stop.
I think it's gonna be 120 and still doing this shit.
With these people, yeah, it's up there.
Well, I just so happen to know a certain someone recently out of prison who might be perfect for this kind of work.
Ooh, I don't know. Is he trustworthy?
More or less.
How's his Portuguese?
Quando seu marido voltar para casa?
What's that mean?
How long before your husband gets home?
That'll do. Come on.
You got any more of those cigars?
Yeah, I was just looking at that too. I was like, I don't know if I noticed that before, really.
Don't like those.
I mean, I don't have a problem with them. I just don't think I noticed them before.
You gonna get some bird tattoos?
No.
On that random.
No.
Spider
Spider
tattoos.
tattoos.
I'm not getting any spider tattoos.
A trail of spiders going down to your dick.
Like a web.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good idea.
Indeed it is.
I'm not getting any spider adjacent any tattoo ever.
It's on your shirt today. That's
All right, I'll bite. What's going on?
Well, I know better now. I can't wear a fucking Spider-Man shirt here anymore.
You kidding?
What's that with that shirt?
Wow. Well, hey,
no.
Still waiting fucking
Say, you're the Spider-Man.
You're the only man in those spiders' life.
God damn it.
You're the Ben Shapiro of fucking spiders, not this guy.
Got that in there.
I've used that one.
It's a lot to do when it's unexpected.
Right, that makes sense.
Go fishing.
Easily piece of shit.
Good for you.
Hey, what this janitor guy say to him?
That's his boss.
Oh,
Who's
okay.
the sap
This is the guy who owns like the shipping company
Oh,
from the
okay.
beginning of the game.
Sorry, see a hat, a baseball hat. I just think it's so good.
Oh, yes.
I think
Would it have been though if Nathan Drake retires from adventuring to become like a janitor?
Yeah.
See, when I see a hat like that, I think ineffective MCU disguise.
What are you
That's
doing?
yeah.
Just thought I'd take,
Yeah.
you know, one final look.
Got a few movies
give your husband the keys.
away from the American
Perfect.
government.
Is this for real?
Nate, all you need to know is that you'd be making a very wise investment. Do the right thing here. Call me when you're through.
You got it.
You like a shrimp
Hi.
boat captain now?
Hi.
P. Diddy shrimp boat party
Oh,
situation.
Buying
P. Diddy
Jameson.
shrimp.
That's what they said in Always Sunny when they were buying that boat.
We are
They
buying
wanted a P.
Jameson.
Diddy shipping boat.
It's kind of funny. Think about they made that.
P.
joke called
P.
them.
Diddy was in an episode of Always Sunny. You remember that?
Holy shit! I do not
right.
remember that.
Yeah, he was in an episode.
What
How much baby
episode?
oil do you think?
It's the when Charlie's mom fakes having cancer, and he's that weird doctor they go to.
Hey, taking
Definitely, if you have a medical problem,
you know what
don't
that
feed it.
leads to.
Yeah, I would no, we'll cover
Who
you in
said
baby
it
oil.
was illegal?
You're getting a prostate exam whether you want one or not.
Right.
This came in this morning.
Is this
You
legit?
guys heard it? It sounds like we might have another like
Some of my old
not
contacts out
not
there
doing the
work at
blackmail and
Magical
like
Employment Office.
element with like
It was
an
great. I
intelligence
didn't have to
agency part, but
bribe
we might have another like celebrity that maybe
That's
is
good because I don't know how we could
but,
possibly
like kind of
afford
getting
to do
near
this.
that level.
We
Yeah,
have
some
parties
stuff
and
has
stuff,
started to come out about Neil Gaiman that is very
Well, that
Oh
weird.
no!
Oh,
Not Neil
no.
Gaiman.
Yeah, I don't even want to say what it is
I know,
on the stream.
I don't even know if I want to know.
It's just that's pretty bad.
That's unfortunate.
God
Yeah.
damn it! Why are there so many of these people?
Holy
That
shit.
one's especially
Where did
disappointing
you get
because
this?
I've loved so many of his
Yeah.
stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's you know, it's alleged stuff, but from the things I was reading last time, like
That's why sometimes I don't even want to know
Sam.
about this stuff about people because
He's a
it's like
sucky
I'd like
one.
to just fucking enjoy some of their stuff out of ignorance, you know.
Of course.
I mean,
must
I
have
think
been
I
when
could
have to go
separate
into
the art from
adventure
the
Yeah.
artist enough.
along
I mean,
with
I guess it
all
can
the
depend,
camera
but you know, on what it is and what the art is too. Sometimes
Camera?
you see it
Here.
bleed through
Yeah.
in.
Well, it's like
things,
what we
but-
discussed
You
last
know,
time.
I figured as we're pulling all the cargo up from the dive, we could hire.
Right, it's like
Yeah.
what the guy is versus the thing he produced. It's like the work he produced is like opposed to
What
his
happened?
own beliefs
Just
in some kind of weird
living
way.
a normal
So it's like I
life.
mean that book to me
I
doesn't
think in
lose
our attempt to
anything
lead a
despite
normal
the way
life, we
he
may
is.
have
It doesn't to me either. It's just sometimes it's
oversteered.
easier for me if like a person had just like one monumental work or
Sure,
whatever,
sure.
and then you're like, okay,
When I
well
was
it's
on
just
that
that one
island,
thing you have to. Whereas sometimes like
I
people will
missed the adventure.
will write off a
missed
whole
us.
person's career and shit off
Sure.
of what they've
So
done.
now
and
we have a chance.
I'd like to
do
not
what we
have to
love.
wipe out the whole career of Neil Gaiman.
I mean, even after
From here on
reading
out, we are gonna
all of what
operate
I
on a
read,
strictly
as bad as it
legal
is,
basis, all right?
it-
And
you
I
know,
will
if
be
that
doing
stuff's all
of the
true,
shooting
it still doesn't make me not
with my
want to ever reread
really expensive game.
the books. That
Right.
I mean,
I think for me it would just be like
I've really thought
if
of this
it,
through.
again, I'm probably just not going to look into it, but otherwise
Sure.
it's
More or
like
less.
I just probably won't read anything new of his or whatever.
Sure,
Just,
sure.
Say the word, and I will call the whole thing off.
Yeah, I mean that's like one thing is like some people go so far as to be like, I'm going to throw everything I own away. That was mine. I'm like, well, it's like you already have it. It's not like there's any.
It's not going to take away money to do
Yeah. It's like you're just if anything, you're destroying your own money by doing that.
Your own position.
So
Nothing worthwhile is.
Well, I think the mature position is still to just look at it and be like, weigh the pros and cons of like what it is originally, and just an additional con you have to add in that will have some significance to it. Is this guy was made
why not?
Shit.
Right.
Yeah, as long as
everybody kind of is.
Yeah, that's true too.
True, but I mean, there are degrees.
There's degrees, and
I know. I'm just saying, and like
have
famous
my hands
people,
full
it
with the
just
camera.
seems
Yeah.
to always just be a matter of time until you
Okay.
find out that they're monsters.
Fine. We'll take
Yeah.
turns.
I mean that does seem to happen a lot. But I will say, to Ulysses' point, there's degrees of where it's like, well,
Seriously?
practicing.
this person did a great piece of work, and then it turned out they were kind of a dick, and that's
They were a great piece of work.
right. That's one thing, and then there's like
Like at 3.
horrible should probably be in prison for the rest of their life based on the things that you're seeing. And
Is that what you're saying, Neil Gaiman?
Okay.
I won't get into specifics, but if all of what I read is true, it's like on the level of like Weinstein and P. Diddy, and it's like that fucked up.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's like really, like I said, it's like so bad. I don't even know if I could say it on stream, and you know how fucked up the safe stuff we talk about is.
That's not good.
Crash will never be in prison.
That's true. I don't think it'll ever turn out that Crash Bandicoot was doing anything untoward.
I hope.
That's very disappointing.
Never really get Bandicoot's a bad name. They don't get enough representation as it.
No, they don't.
Just have to have enough representation.
Well, I mean, what was the last thing you could think of?
So,
a Bandicoot
yeah,
movie?
name me another famous Bandicoot.
I don't think there are any others.
Go.
This season, my point stands.
Oh, you're not wrong.
So that's the end.
Yeah, how much of the Crash game do you have to play?
It's just the one little level. So it's the same bit that we played the first time. It's literally just like repeating the same sequence, kind of,
I guess it's thematically relevant.
to play Crash Bandicoot.
Well, it's like a treasure.
Well, I mean, it was also like a thing between
Well, it's also just a self-referential thing for Naughty Dog to do.
Yeah. We are at the. I mean, there's like a little epilogue here, but we are at the end of the game. Oop. Have all of you guys played these games?
No, I never Crash Bandicoot.
I haven't played that.
I played like a little bit, but I didn't have.
Played more
I didn't
Spyro,
have
didn't you?
PS.
Oh well, but the Spyro was also on.
Yeah, I know.
PlayStation
I didn't
at the time.
have PS1 back in the day. I played Spyro on the PS2 a little bit. But
Sure,
Crash
sure.
Bandicoot wasn't.
I
I think
there were
they had
Crash games on the PS2.
games, but I never.
They went multiplayer or multi-platform around them.
I played the Crash like Nitro Kart, Mario Kart game.
Yeah, that was that also got a remake too, not that long ago.
That's
pretty good.
That's the most of a Crash game I've played.
The last brand new one they did was really good. I don't think it's sold. I don't know if it's sold well enough for them to really do more, but well, actually no, because the studio that did it, Toys for Bob, they were gonna do a Crash Bandicoot 5 after that, and it was going to be like a giant like Spyro Resurrection as well, and it was going to be like a giant like crossover game but with both characters, and that basically that proposal just got completely rejected. Which was I was like that. It sounded like it would have been really cool, especially since Spyro has been like kind of tossed to the side as a franchise. It seems like.
Well, they tried to do the little figurine, whatever.
Yeah, that was like Skylanders was like a spin-off of Spyro, basically, and Spyro kind of got stuck inside of like the Skylanders franchise for like a fucking decade, I feel like, and then it just became.
Where are they?
And that kind of died out.
Yeah.
The
Hey, Turbo Brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that toys that like toys to life genre completely kind of died out, and then
Mom?
and then They did it after that. They did do that remastered trilogy, which is the same. That was like the same thing as the Crash Bandicoot remastered trilogy, but then only Crash Bandicoot got a brand new title after the remaster.
They abandoned us.
Where do they live? Like Baja now? Or?
So I think they live in like the Caribbean or something.
They live in Baja.
That's the neighbors I see. That's it, Baja.
We gotta go back to Ermac and Mortal Kombat 1. Swallowing the Baja soul energy. Yeah, this is definitely like somewhere out in like the.
They bought an island.
I mean,
Perfect day.
Oh god.
Now all we need is the rest of our boat.
Yeah. Well, I hope they're the only ones living, or it's not some sort of Epstein situation.
Yeah, I'm concerned about this.
Whenever somebody owns an island, they start.
They're just talking about whenever somebody's like famous, you know, they go crazy. These are the ones like, oh, Drake that kind of famous, right?
Yeah, I mean,
is he famous? Do we know if he's actually like famous outside of the world of like thieves and stuff?
He became Nate the Great.
Okay.
Fame is definitely bad for you.
Fame is bad for you, man. It's I don't know. There's some shit that it's like does shit to people. I don't know.
I also just think weird people want to be famous.
Weird, yeah, crazy people
like, who
want
wants
to be famous.
Narcissist.
Yeah.
Like, I would never want to be a person that strangers would come up, like, recognize me and want me to acknowledge them.
Yeah,
like, out eating or something. Like, no, hell
no. That does sound pretty frustrating.
But Sully looked older there too. For sure.
I think he's still doing it even in this like jump forward.
So goofy.
There's
keys. I left his keys.
A little bit like Dora the Explorer.
Well, I mean, Nate must be fairly.
That's
famous
true.
If they're making his daughter's making magazines.
That's true. That's true.
There's no way.
Things that say like adventuring runs the family.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe they have like a Steve Irwin type reality show at one
Oh,
point.
yeah, oh, there you go. I'd watch that.
Oh yeah. Crocodile every kid.
I feel like Nathan would actually die though from the crocodile.
It's like that stingray that killed him. Yeah.
I knew it.
That's still crazy that's how he died.
And he's handled stingrays before too.
Irwin's kids out there these days.
Yep.
Whatever.
Wow, some kind of
They are actually doing like the same stuff. Shit from two.
Oh, it's like
this is shit.
Oh,
from
it's like the
everything.
Crocodile Hunter.
But Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Creepy.
He was
Oh,
way cooler than
cool.
Jeff Corwin.
Just put stuff in completely different places so your parents will know exactly the fact that you were snooping.
16th century. Where's this from? A Spanish doubloon. But
Hey, you were
from
just
where?
talking about doubloons.
Doubloon.
Doubloon, that's a fun word. Doubloon.
What is this?
Oh, it's Dick.
Saint Dickmas. Yeah. To all a good night.
Hello.
Wait, there's a saint named after Dick.
He's the saint of dicks.
Patron saint of dicks.
Patron saint of dicks, man.
Gotta help. You gotta have a saint.
Oh my god.
You need a saint for everything. Like, what, why wouldn't you have a saint for everything? I'm not reading all the pages. Yep.
Henry Avery.
We already. No, we covered a lot of this.
Gunsway heist. Wait, did you go looking for Avery's treasure?
Yeah, and he blew it all up.
I know.
Faster, saint.
I'm going as fast as the game is allowing me.
Like you said, we were gonna end early.
Well, we also started late, to be fair.
No way. Is that Dad?
Yeah, if we'd started at 2,
Thomas
we
Magnet.
definitely would have been done early even. But I mean, as far as the stream length goes, we had 2.5 hours instead of 3 hours. So, no, don't go back.
Notebook pulled the gun.
Cold as a walk-in fridge.
Faster, saint. Faster.
What the hell?
We do have that sound. Tim did put that sound effect into the channel for us. It's just that without a PC running the stream, you can't like do anything with it. But it's in there, so as soon as I get a PC, we can start using that, making that thing again.
What are you?
We also have patronizing Jar Jar.
Nice. Used to do it grand.
Used to do it, yeah. We got used to doing grand. We've got a Wilhelm scream. We've got, I think, 2 or 3 Nicolas Cage screening lines from different movies.
So does she like live in her own house? Like they force her to live in a separate house than their house?
No, I think this is just rich people shit where they've got like 3 houses right next to each other, and they're like, yeah, it's like we need those. We need 3 houses.
This house is my study. This house is my bedroom. This house is for the help.
Yeah,
the help. See, I feel like he's aged more than Sully has.
That's because he has been adventuring.
Hey, I said don't be mad.
Keys.
Well, it's kind of your guys' fault for just leaving them on the table, right? Like,
yeah, that was shitty.
So,
what did you pocket when you left?
What did you see?
Nothing really. Well, just that photo of you 2 and Sully.
This is the cat that loves being held.
Treasure.
Yes, it is.
And a shotgun.
Tell how into it she is. Hi. She had to come up here and make her presence known.
Sometime maybe we should just tell her.
She's not ready for it.
Ready for what? All that crazy shit in there?
Language.
Yeah, language.
Sorry. But you guys are literally keeping skeletons in your closet. Or at
Not
least
literally.
a silver skull of some kind.
Well, I guess there was one in there.
Technically, it wasn't a full skull.
That's true. It's just a skull.
Neat.
I'd be maybe concerned about it if I didn't understand the context of it, you know?
It's totally time. Wait, which talk are we talking about here?
She's just a kid.
She's older than you and Sam when you started all of that.
That is different, and you know it.
Okay,
We
look,
were
if
orphans.
you guys really
It was
some
fine
shady
for
stuff,
us.
It's totally cool. But I think I'm old enough to know about it, right?
Well, alright, so there's this guy named Jeffrey Epstein.
Jesus. God. Oh man, I wouldn't want that talk.
Oh, definitely not.
Like, it looks like you guys are into some shady stuff.
You have an island?
Well, let's see.
3 islands?
Well, we need 3 islands. This island is my study. This island is my...
So
This
Stephen
island is
Hawking was there.
Sounded like a complete fraud.
Yeah, handsome fraud.
According to Frank and Always Sunny,
She
he
knew.
said Bill Gates
fraud
was
says,
into the manatees
you
on the
fund the trip. Then I'll
Did you remember that in Always Sunny?
And for the
It's like the manatee, they got real upset when Bill Gates left. They ran right into the motors of the boat.
Okay,
Boom,
guys,
manatee pieces.
You're
I think
saying
that's what
you
we're
were
talking
attacked
about
by
in like this like
pirates
heartwarming family scene.
after you found the coffin of Sir Francis Drake. Is that right?
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much
right.
it. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Language.
Crap.
Better.
Alright, so keep going.
You know what? The sun is up. Boat's ready. Wind is just right. You want to continue the story? I say we do it on the water. Come on.
Well, wait, what'd Francis Drake look like? Was it gross?
Actually, he wasn't in there. Yeah, just his journal with a map to El Dorado.
The City of Gold?
That's the legend. Turns out it was just a statue. A cursed statue.
No way, seriously?
Yeah, seriously. But I'll get back to that later. But see, the map led us to the
Definitely feels like a we're not going to make more of these though type of thing, which I was glad that they were like, well, let's not just keep this going forever.
Yeah, it feels like closure.
Yeah.
You rarely get one friendship.
The one spin-off game I do think is very good, but it definitely doesn't even touch on any of the characters. Okay.
Nice. So good.
Yeah, we'll do the spin-off at some point later, and that one's a lot shorter than this one was. Yeah, that's the whole franchise we worked our way through, though, basically. And next game up is... I heard they were adding Jar Jar Binks to it.
Really?
Yeah, even though it's Jedi Power Battles, you're still gonna have
we
Jar
can
Jar in it.
play Jedi. We can play Jedi Jar Jar.
I think you can play as Jedi Jar Jar.
No, they're not
Jedi
doing
Jar
that.
Jar.
Jedi Jar Jar.
Jedi Jar Jar.
That's
Who
what
was
I
asking for Jar Jar?
You!
Not me. Not me.
Not me.
He's the fucking bad.
Yeah, we just played a great game. Now we gotta play Phantom Menace again.
That's the way of the world.
Fucking fancy.
Well, it's only once a year.
Why is it so early in the year?
Well,
because
next time, if we waited until like September to do it, then we did the next one in January, you'd be even more pissed.
True.
But yeah, I mean, that's the way it's going to be. First, we're going to do like the Phantom Menace game, one of those this year, and then we're also going to do one Clone Wars game this year.
Oh, Clone Wars. Yeah.
What do you guys think of
technically.
Stankavarius? Last name.
Stankavarius. That's an unfortunate last name. Stankavarius.
That guy's name is Max Dickoff.
That's a good one. Yeah, can I skip the credits here?
Maybe we need to get on screen.
All right. I guess we got
the main menu.
It's true. That's true. Should we read the names?
Sure. I mean, if we see any funny ones. I'm not saying
Darren Summit.
Fontanilla is kind of weird.
Something Italian.
Yeah. It's got to be like a weird country that made the game, like Poland or something. Those Returnal credits were that was fun. So you're gonna be on next week, so I got like a little one-off for us, and then the week after.
Boone Cotter though.
Boone Cotter's pretty good.
All right.
I thought it was Boone Cooter at first.
Boone Cooter.
Good name.
Adam Scott.
What is Scott?
Scott's an interesting last name.
Yeah. He'll be gone next week, and then so we'll do a one-off, and then the week after Star Wars Jedi Power Battles.
Okay.
And then I don't know how long that'll take.
Next week with Ulysses, we could do Suicide Squad even.
Well, that's true. That's true, actually. That's a possibility. So, maybe we'll just do that.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, I also have a really short game we could do, but that honestly, it's another one of those kind of retro pick, kind of polygon PS1 horror games that they do, like Nun Massacre type thing.
Like what?
Like well, you weren't there for Nun Massacre.
Nun Massacre was fun.
That was fun. It's another game like that type of thing, or like that game, like that It Follows game I showed you that they did on Rage.
Oh, that one I thought looked.
But that style of kind of retro PS1.
I thought you meant like that fucking game I did in like Cialis or whatever that.
Cialis. I mean, Signalis is also part of that overall genre or style of game.
Yeah, I didn't like Cialis. Well, it wasn't for me.
Yeah, it wasn't for you.
Yeah, it lasted longer than 4 hours.
We'll be back with something fun next week for sure.